What the fuck? Through the walls! Alright, the music for the year. Alright, Liam. Actually, let me see some D69s or D420s.
Oh, D69's in the chat.
As a reminder for those, it's 420. For those who forget every week.
It's D69 until you roll
D69
69, and then you roll D20.
Ah, yes, that's Jesus. Now I have no.
Don't you know the rules?
Yes.
Oh.
You graduate.
Hey, he must. You have to hit the 69.
Riley, you gotta roll a 69, and if you hit the 9, that I'll give everyone in the party inspiration.
Interesting.
I will.
It's that hard, isn't it?
Well, I did it once and it said error, so I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I did it again. Do I have to do my 429? Okay.
No, just a 69.
you're good.
Only Alex is 420s. Oh, 26 and a 420?
Yeah, it's not the best.
What?
Riley, let's see your 69.
I'm working on it. I accidentally closed it out.
Oh, look at that. He isn't here anymore. Okay, today's lore question for... Oh, real quick. Who is inspiration?
I think I do.
Where
do I see if I put it on the box? I remember
part of your character sheet for it. Your inspiration is...
It's so close.
In the top right above your character portrait? You double click on your character sheet, it's going to be the little 20-sided dice in the top right above your character sheet.
Got it. I have inspiration.
Alright. Well, this is for this will also be for inspiration. So, and if you get it right, you can give it to anyone in the party. What is the family name of the gentleman whose body you found protected by the faux purple woman?
The House of Yomer.
Correct, Liam Combs. Well done. The House of Yomer.
Yeah.
Give it to Liam.
All right, who won? Liam, you have inspiration. Who would like the inspiration that Liam? Liam, who do you want to give your inspiration to?
Ash, but he's not here, so it's kind of awkward. Does anybody have inspiration other than me?
Oh,
damn it! I had that answer. Just need to pull up the Google Doc.
All right, Harlock. Since we're going into this shit together, I'm giving you inspiration.
Excellent call.
You gentlemen never said if you wanted balanced for 3 or balanced for 2.
Hard or nightmare? Get hard.
I could care less about loot, so maybe we should just do it normal so we don't get clapped. What do you think?
I'm on board with that.
Fantastic.
Alright, so you guys want to balance for 2 people?
Balance for 2.
We will do that. Hey, could we just take a bit of your time and balance it for 3 people since you haven't done that yet? And take up more of your time, please?
I tell you what, let's balance it for 4 and we'll see what happens.
4 with mercy, please.
Roll a perception check, nat 20. Sorry, it didn't pass.
I thought about Alex and Sebi hopping in as servitors to assist you guys, little floating skulls. I was like, nah.
Wow, that would be terrifying.
Some god was like, hey, you could use your assistance on this heist.
We see that you're having a hard time.
Alright, let me update one thing. Liam, if you want to recap, go for it, big doga doga.
Alright. Just need to take a sip of my funny juice. Alright, session 8 was the last session. Nice glasses, Alex. You look very hip.
If by hip you mean gay, then yes.
Hip. Day 1 in Daggerford. We got some breakfast at the inn. It was on the house.
Do I look like
Sinbad introduced
himself
to the innkeeper as Smith, and Regulus has to forge him a temporary pass to present it to the innkeeper. The party ends up splitting. Ash, Harlock, and Regulus plan to go into town, while Olhado and Sinbad remain within the confines of the inn. Sinbad gives the town-bound group 2 leads on trading within the city. Radagast river barges over by the riverine, making a profit despite the ports being shut, and the merchant's yard, where illicit jobs are known to be spreading, but it stays around because the city already has its known evil and doesn't want to shut it down. The Spicers Guild is another option in Dawn's Step, but we're not allowed there, so we have not made any attempts to go that way. Once we enter the town space, we notice a church making huge donations to the local market, and this church cropped up quite a bit throughout our day. We went over to the pass office where 60-day passes were approved, and Davidius is ecstatic that we were on time. We were able to file for weapons permits, and we'll have to come back in 7 days to deal with that bureaucracy. And we're reminded that Dawnstep and Cloudstep are still off limits. We asked Davidius his favorite views from the city, and he says the cemetery. I don't think he has a lot of friends. We head to Radagast to forge passes, and it says, we call, they haul. Radagast Jr. tells us to go to Spike in the Merchant's Yard in an effort to find the passes and ask for some fresh thistle. And then we learned some terms that we might need to know as we talk with people. So fresh thistle is for forgery. To smuggle something, usually you use the words make a delivery. And I'd like to try the mountain blackberry is mercenary. Sinbad and Olhado back at the inn prepare some letters. Sinbad prepares some letters, and Olhado pulled out his brewing stand and starts brewing healing potions. He pulls out his journal and draws a landscape of what he sees out the window. Sinbad sees a lightning strike in the distance out the window. And it switches back to the party. And back in town, approaching the Merton's Yard, the party sets out separately to find Spike. Pointed towards Stump in a cobble stall, we told him that Bart sent us, and Stump comes in to meet us, and he's in all black. He tells us that if we want the passes, they're going to be 11 GP per pass, and then tells us that he would like us to participate in a hit if we want a steep discount. Basically telling us that we'd have to break in to the Church of Blaza-rah, which is known for its charity and the local orphanage. So it seems kind of fucked up that we have to go raid them, but that's what we've been told to do, and we are currently mulling it over. We'll be given 15 minutes of detect magic to meet at a breezeway and have our passes and transport ready. Back at Olhado and Sinbad, the weird storm has hit the city, and Olhado continues to sketch, and Sinbad inquires about his drawings. Olhado shows him the rolling hills of his travels. Looks like the Microsoft backgrounds. Red lightning bolt hits the church to the west of the city, the Church of Blaza-rah, and as that happens downstairs, the crowd goes silent, the wedding that Sinbad decided not to attend, followed by screaming, and that's where we ended.
That was really good.
That was
probably your best one yet.
The man's.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, that is very impressive because I don't see you take that many notes during the session.
It's all off the top.
It's all off the top of my head.
You fucking trap!
These are my notes. Empty.
Oh no.
Very nice.
Fuck me upside down.
Upside down? That's pretty impressive.
He does what he has to do.
I have done the big fuck up.
Congrats.
Like a wagon wheel.
Fuck me
Thanks,
up
Alex.
like a wagon wheel.
Alright, so we will pick up, hold on. I am so sorry, I just fucked something up and I didn't realize it. Now I want to kill myself.
That's too bad.
On camera?
On stream.
Sebby, no.
On the stream.
Guys, I'm really gonna do it this time. Alright,
Do it
it's,
for the vine.
you guys are gonna be,
Bless.
what, 60 seconds? I just realized that all the walls I drew in this one scene, but none of them actually stopped light. So there were no walls.
Huh.
Give me literally like less than a minute to unfuck this, and then we'll pick up with Alex and Sebby's grisly discovery.
just a grizzly bear.
It's actually it was just a grizzly bear the whole time.
He just massacred them all.
How many unarmed people do you think?
I was about to say,
need
how many unarmed people do you
grizzly
think could, like an unarmed room full of people versus a grizzly bear and they can't leave? I don't know. I feel like the grizzly just wins.
I feel like this is how many 5-year-olds could you beat up question.
No, grizzlies like well, I don't know. I've seen like have you 5 men in their prime versus
I've seen
like,
4 big
enraged-
guys.
5 men in
Versus
their
my
prime
eyes.
versus an enraged chimpanzee, and I feel like the chimp wins.
I don't know, man.
Chimps just like take your arm off, and like I think that's just pretty
I
demoralizing.
genuinely think they're fucked.
Wait, can all 4 guys work together to rip
Even
the
if they do,
chimpanzee's
like
arms
just
off?
you are unarmed. I feel
Have
like
you
the chimp
seen
just
chimp teeth? They're fucking terrible.
they're terrifying. Like
I fucking hate monkeys.
I
I could beat off a monkey.
I could beat off a monkey
think the monkeys do that decently fine on their own.
more.
Bet they've never had a man do it.
Ew.
Had a
Oh, yeah.
dad.
Riley's the missing link for how we got fucking AIDS.
Patient Zero.
Is that a little mini pizza?
Yes.
You didn't have to spit it out.
Oh, he's unhinged. Someone unhinged Alex.
Alex is
Is it
unhinged.
glasses on,
Unhinged
pizza
by
falling
Rock.
out of mouth.
4 big wieners in the combo my pinor.
Alright.
We can use the theater of the
This is
mind.
why I have
if you
0
want.
viewers.
I hate you. This is why I have 0 viewers. Alright, excellent. Let me do one more thing. I apologize. I genuinely did not see this coming, so give me 2 seconds.
Iggy not seeing something coming? Interesting.
I always see him coming up.
Sup, Brutus?
Figure. Lighting. Aha, it's because you guys have dark vision. God damn it.
Those were dark.
Hell yeah.
Lotto, do you have dark vision?
No. I don't.
Okay. Alright, all is well, I think. Boop, 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 bang. Alright, everything's good. Alright, we're actually good to play now. I apologize. Alright, so. Picking up in the inn that you guys are staying in.
The end of the ends.
Last I remember, we just stepped out, and our plan was to try to find some passes on some.
Yeah, we actually don't need the battle map anymore, so we're just gonna go from here. The battle map won't help that much either. So, so picking up, we had, Sinbad and Olhado. So, screams outside. It's gnarly. Blood flowed under the door. You guys just waited, and you just now left the room. And as you kind of, what's up? And yeah, you're invisible. The 2 of you are invisible. You just now left the room, and you look in the hallway, and it is a grisly scene. Bodies are torn open, limbs are kind of lying around. It's there's at least like 5 discernible dead bodies that you can make out.
Are they burned?
No. Okay. Some of them look like they bear like small lightning strikes. You have to do a little further investigation to figure exactly what out. But yeah, so you guys are kind of standing in the hallway, and it's quiet. It's a kind of quiet that's so quiet that it makes you notice what you don't normally notice when it's quiet. Like when you're like, oh, it's quiet, but you still hear birds, still the stream, still your people. Like it is the absence of noise except your own breathing and the sound of your own foot on the floor.
I'd like to.
You said we heard something downstairs, right?
No,
Or is that
it's
retcon?
completely silent right now.
Okay. Hadn't you said that last time, or is that retcon?
He said that. Yeah, he said a door opened.
Just hold on. Just keep.
Oh, I got you. Okay,
Bear with me.
go on.
I was gonna try to see what, if I can study the wounds and see if I know what could have done it, or if I've seen anything like it before.
All right, go ahead and make a medicine check for me. And to you, Olhado, all of a sudden you notice a glowing a glowing like yellow golden light on the wall opposite of you. And then you quickly realize that this light is coming from your chest, and you look down, and you see the image of an arrow that's embedded in your chest begin to glow. Sinbad, to you, nat 20, great first roll. As you kind of like go down to inspect the medicine, all of a sudden a light shines, and as you kind of look to your left, you see kind of the strangest arrow you've ever seen. It's broken halfway down the haft, and it has a tip that's kind of knocked and scarred, but it's made out of this. You can't really tell what it's made of because the whole arrow itself is just glowing with light, just kind of stuck in the middle of the air. And inside your head, Olhado, you hear in an archaic, scholarly voice.
In Celestial?
In Celestial. This is interesting. And it kind of trails off. And then the light goes back down. And it happens so fast and bad, you're not sure if it's like a trick of the light. Because all of a sudden, boom, the arrow's not there anymore. No more light. And you should go back to your medicine check. You're kind of, going through, checking the bodies. You've seen a lot of wounds in your day, being a captain upon the high seas. And you've seen people get torn apart, torn asunder, blown up, busted, stabbed, shot. You name it, they've died. Drowned. And what's kind of weird...
They've died. That's good.
What's kind of weird is that these bodies share these similar features. And you would really only notice this because you've seen it before once. You were sent to hunt down a pirate fleet off the coast of the Corsair Isles, the northern coast. And as you were hunting this fleet, they disappeared into a storm trying to outchase you. Obviously, you were Sinbad somewhere. Like, they weren't gonna they weren't gonna make it. And they rode into a thunderstorm rather than fight you. And as you waited for a few days, you went to look for this fleet. And there was no evidence, no trace. The entire fleet of about 6 ships disappeared without a trace, except for lying on a large wooden board were 2 bodies half-eaten by sharks. But where the stumps of their limbs were and where stuff was half hanging off where the sharks couldn't get to, the bodies were about a day old, it looked like they were blown apart as if they were struck by lightning from the inside out. It's like jagged burns going up the body in kind of like the jagged lightning shape. The skin, for the most part, intact, and the flesh, like, unfortunately cooked on the inside. So as you go back in your memory, you recognize, like, the last time you saw a body like this, it was 6 ships that had disappeared into a thunderstorm. And that was all that was left. And now you see an entire hallway with very similar wounds, very similar burn marks, and a unfortunately similar medium rare.
Do I want to look around the rest of the room to see if there's been like, is there like ceiling? Is there like scorch marks on the ceiling, right where the bodies are at? Like, was this like an actual lightning strike, or
so
like correspond it with something else?
I'll roll this into the same check. The entire hallway is completely undamaged.
Cool. Someone's got a lightning gun or something, or there is a creature of lightning.
It is only human. Like, granted, like there's shit splattered everywhere, but like nothing appears to have been damaged by lightning. And then as you guys are done, as you're doing your examinations, and as you hear this voice in your head that said this words in Celestial Olhado, downstairs, you hear the door open. A single multiple, just like a very few people walk in. It sounds like one, but it could be more. Walk in and shut the door behind them.
Quick question for you. So like when the thing glowed out of me, it like there was a arrow in front of me, or was it my chest.
No. You looked down. The light was coming from your chest, and you saw
Yes.
like the hat. Like in like you looked down. Your body was not there, but you just saw a
Right.
glowing arrow
Gotcha.
it normally would have been. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hear them downstairs. I'm going to check these bodies for what they have on them.
Go ahead and make an investigation. How quick are you trying to do this?
Not quick, but I don't want to be loud. I don't want to attract the attention of who's below.
All right. So I mean, are you taking 10 minutes to do this? 5 minutes? 2 minutes? Like how long do you plan on looking for stuff?
Well, I'm basically going to look on each. I guess I would check where I think they would have like so like their pants pockets area. It's looking specifically for their ID cards. And
maybe-
if yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So I guess for each body, like I don't know, is it discernible where the like how mangled are they? Can I see what their pants were like, where their
For the
torso
most part,
is?
the bodies that are blown apart at joints. So think hips, knees, elbows, hands, neck, etc. So like big pieces are still intact.
All right, so I'm gonna look for the thigh and hip meat chunks of people, or if they're together, and try to find those cards. So it's not like that much. I'd say like 5 minutes max per body. Probably a lot less, more like 3.
30 seconds. Okay. All right. I'm good. Then go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
5 minutes sounds like a lot.
If I were to, I'd say 30 seconds per body is a lot.
30
of time.
seconds sounds pretty good.
And that's the maximum. So go ahead and make that investigation check for me. Sinbad, what are you doing?
Close in mind of the railing, and is it like a balcony railing or is it like a whole wall off?
So you guys are in the hallway. Actually, let me bring you.
Hey,
in.
I'm gonna give myself a 15 for a 19.
Kill. So unfortunately, what the fuck? Oh hell yeah! Remember I said that all the walls kind of got fucked up on my last thing? Update, they're not fucked up. I apologize. That's on me. I'm bringing you guys to the map so you can actually see what the fuck's going on.
All right, and then we can click this door to open it. Oh, game is paused.
Yes, let me play the game. All right.
Okay.
So yeah. So by the way, Riley and Liam, your tokens are only there just so you guys can see what's going on.
Am I ready to go to the hallway?
Oh yeah. So sorry. So you guys should be in the hallway right now. Move your characters where they should be. There we go. So you guys are both in the hallway. So there we go. That's what you currently see. And the whole body's just filled with bodies and blood and all this mangled nonsense. And then
Okay.
Liam and Riley, I'll bring you guys out.
So that's gonna be a 19 on the investigation.
19.
So was up the way down or is down the way down?
Hold on. Let me
That was a confusing sentence, but
Yeah, no, you're all good. So the end of this, I know that doesn't look very accurate.
yeah.
I
I just want to know if like that staircase is going up or down.
Hold on, my shit is glitching mad hard right now. So when I select you, I can only see what you see, and then when I try, it's not letting me deselect you guys.
That's weird.
It's glitching very hard right now because I clicked on Riley as he moved and it made 2 iterations. Him, one of the iterations.
I can control my own character,
We
Iggy.
don't-
Iggy has started another timeline.
I'm cool with like not using the map. Like I don't.
I would like to because it'll give you
Okay.
guys a better visual. However, I just need to leave the session and come back. Did you guys get kicked out of the session?
Negative.
No.
Still in
Alright.
it.
Yep, everything's good now. All's well. Okay, so those stairs go up. Sebby, those stairs go up. The ones at that end of the hallway go up.
I'm gonna start making my way down quietly.
All right, sounds good. So you keep on moving down the hallway, being as quiet as you can. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Where's that investigation check at, Alex?
I ported a 15 with +4, so 19.
Oh, kill. All right. So you go through and you kind of search what looks like about 5 bodies. Because everything's so blown apart and fucked up, you manage to find 3 IDs. 2 of them are intact. One of them has had the crystal blown out of it, so it's just the metal piece.
Okay.
And as you kind of pick it up and you have time to visibly look at it, you notice now that the IDs appear to have the crystal appears to have like every single one. Now you've seen multiple. This is your first time seeing them. Between the 2, you notice they both have 6 sides. and there's little lines that run from each vertice of it through the middle. So I think like a hexagon with lines running through that connect all the vertices. And as you're watching, you see a small track of light bounce from one corner to the next corner, just in a seemingly like there might be a pattern, there might not be, but you see like kind of like the game Pong. You just see a little
Is it
like thing
different
of
between
light.
the two?
Oh yes, it is different between the two.
Hmm.
You're not sure if there's a pattern; it could just be random bouncing, but it appears there's like this little pulsating light going between the lattices of the crystal.
Sounds like a complex identification mechanism to me.
Regardless, you recover 3 IDs. One of them has the crystal just blown straight out of it. The other 2 you find are just covered in the previous owner's blood.
Can I see the face of the people that they were?
No, there's
on?
not IDs. There's no faces on permanent IDs. It's only faces on temp IDs.
You're just saying
Oh,
on
I
the
know.
body.
The body's faces.
Oh, I apologize. 2 of them are mangled beyond repair. One of them has a face with like a large, like kind of like burn down the side of it, and that it's intact.
Okay, that'll work.
Are you trying to like commit the face to memory?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you make a roll right now to see how well you can commit it to your memory, and we'll use that roll to set the DC going forward.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Like just based in or something?
Yeah, go with an in check, and how much experience do you have in like copying people's faces? Like, would you say you're proficient at it or no? It's something you do frequently.
I would say I disguise myself frequently.
Then go for it. Yeah, so go ahead, make an int with proficiency.
Okay. So that's just +7. I'll just do Arcana because that's the same.
Okay.
24.
24. Alright, I'm setting your DC. So for you to perfectly recreate his face within the next 7 days, your DC is going to be 5. You have to beat a 5.
Okay.
Alright. Continuing on. So, Sinbad, you slowly make your way down the hallway.
Yes.
And then on your stealth check, 28! Well done, good sir! Silent as a mouse.
Can I take my mace and just mash this guy, his face, like beyond recognition?
Do you care how much noise you make?
Yes. I guess if we were like more like, I suppose I wouldn't. What's up? Well, I guess the question for you is that an attack roll?
I'm not. No, it's not. You're not gonna miss a face. It's gonna be more of like how loud does crushing a human skull with a metal object sound?
You bring up a good point. I'd probably go, nah.
Fair enough. All right. So Sinbad, I apologize. What'd
Simply
you say
take the head with you,
You could just like cut the face off. That's probably pretty quiet.
and you can
Wear
just
it on
wear
your
the
face.
face.
You put makeup on.
It's like, you know the skin bandits from Kenshi? They're literally
yeah,
that.
fucking
They're
skin
literally
bandit.
skeletons that wear
White from
skin.
the Office. Just
Oh my god.
all right. So Sinbad, what are you doing?
I'm trying to peer downstairs without being caught.
All right. So as you turn the corner, you come to the well-furnished foyer at the top deck.
Okay.
Not the stairs yet. The fireplace still glows softly. The embers kind of down at the bottom. Surprisingly, this room is completely fine. No bodies, only furniture that's set like kind of out of line and out of whack, as if like people ran through quickly and just like get out of the fucking way, move, and just like toss shit everywhere. But other than that, there's no signs of struggle or stress. Other than that,
Okay.
well, Olhado, are you staying back there, or do you want to move?
Anything that
Probably go
catches
back in the
my
room.
eye while
Olhado, you go back into the room.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Anything else that catches my eye as walking through here?
Nothing really. There's a small instrument in the corner, not reasonably sized instrument. There's a fireplace, nothing really catches your eye. Just kind of, excuse me again, a sitting area.
I want to look down the stairs before.
So as you go to the stairs, all of a sudden you hear the thumping of heavy metal boots in the bottom of the stairs, making the way upstairs. What do you do?
I just back up a little bit and stand behind the couch.
All right. So he's invisible.
Oh, okay.
invisible.
Okay.
No, he just like, no,
he hid behind the lamp.
So
Am I making
actually,
any like footprints through the blood?
oh, 100%. I'm gonna go with. Do tell you what, you make a stealth check. Sinbad was good enough that he's been stepping around the footprints based on the stealth check. However, you go ahead and make a stealth check and see if see what's what.
13.
I need to make a roll real quick. Hold on. No way. Fair enough. All right. So the loud. Oh, remind me to tell you guys a funny story about someone hiding behind a lamp after the session. Completely related to D&D, regardless. So, coming up the stairs, you see kind of moving slowly, and the first thing you kind of see is a very bright, like down at the landing of the stairs, a very bright yellow light, like yellowish daylight, almost like a small sun, shine and like cast light on everything. And then rounding the corner, you see this light kind of hover in the air, and then your eyes kind of adjust to its brightness. You see it's attached to a hand, and as your eyes, like a gauntleted hand, as your eyes further adjust, you see this figure kind of like slowly and confidently, as if there's no fear. He doesn't fear anything, moving up these stairs. He's not loud, but like he's just walking, despite the bulk of his armor. And you see a figure dressed in knightly armor, head to foot. The armor's color is that of quicksilver, like think of like a vibrant, like electric white aluminum. Like imagine taking aluminum and like just running electricity through it. That kind of, like, it doesn't glow, but that's the color white. It's that. It's like a lightning blue, and it's like a lightning yellow. So it's those three colors comprise army. The base color is that like the white aluminum. And then adorned from the bottom up is small lightning bolts and these strange like blue castles. It's like a blue castle pattern with small pinarets and whatnot, and like lightning striking as it goes from the boots to the greaves up to the plated thigh armor. And then when it comes up to the chest piece, you notice that it immediately recognizable as astrid plate, as it looks like a field of stars has been cast upon the chainmail that lies underneath his plate. It is plate mail, and it's plate mail over chainmail that is only made by the Astrid clans in Northern Okeana. Okay. It's only made by him. It's some of the best armor on the entire planet. It looks like a field of stars.
Is this guy notorious in the city? Is he like some sort of city bounty hunter, or like
Hold on, I'm getting there. So on his chest, you see two crossed lightning bolts and an open hand with what looks like a small like a olive branch inside it. And then as it goes up to his helmet, he wears a large plated helm with a flip down mask. And on this mask that flips down is a very simple, like just carved face with a single like electric blue tear in the corner, like carved steel. He bears on his back a great sword with like kind of like lightning on the handle. He holds in one hand the spell, the daylight spell he had cast in his holding, and kind of like slung over his right side is a pouch full of scrolls. Immediately, if not by the gravitas of the character, the story's told, you've never seen him yourself, but based on what you've heard and what you know, this individual, there is no doubt it has to be... Help, I'm so fucking retarded. Where is it?
There's no help for that. You can't grow.
His name is Help, I'm so fucking retarded.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, it has to be no one other than Tempest himself. And there was many arguments that Tempest could be a group of people, Tempest could be the name of the rebels, Tempest could be one man acting alone. That all that doubt is raised in your mind. This is Tempest. You feel the hair on the back of your neck arise. As he comes upstairs, looks around, kind of grunts to himself and goes, huh. His voice kind of like gargled and strange. Huh. No survivors here. Maybe around the corner. And then you just thump, bends down and kind of examines the seat cushion. It's like, disheveled. They probably went this way.
Hey, Iggy.
Yeah, what's up?
I think you never told me what my stealth check did. Like, did I make footprints or did I not?
You left a single footprint in the middle of the floor.
Okay, can I, like, have dragged the body over it?
100%. Go ahead and make a... No, you didn't need to make a check for that. I'll make a check for that.
Okay. I was gonna drag the body over it, and then I was gonna go in the room, cast rope trick, and then just go in there.
Alright, you're inside there. So, can you hear across this border or no? For rope trick.
You're good to keep going. I will check, and I'll let you know.
So he moves down the hallway. I'm gonna use Liam's character. He moves down the hallway to like right here, and he goes out of sight. However, you hear him continually moving down the hallway. What do you do? Sinbad.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident am I that he's gonna kick my fucking ass?
You listened to that description and said I could kick his ass.
He is surrounded by more legend. You think he could take it to God himself?
Ah, damn.
At the end of the day, Sinbad, you've heard plenty of legends, and you have killed plenty of legends.
I'm doing some thinking here. Why would he want to kill everyone? Who is this party for again?
Oh, go ahead and make a history check.
Iggy, it says nothing about hearing, either yes or no.
I'm gonna rule.
Probably no, if I had to guess.
All right, so you think that you can't see out of it, can you?
I can see.
I'm gonna go if you can see out of it, you can hear out of it. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Actually,
I was just saying because they specifically say hear, or sorry, they specifically say see. I didn't know if hear made sense.
I'm gonna go with no.
You're not worried about air, are you?
No, I don't even breathe.
Well, I mean, like, does air go through the portal? Is kind of what I'm worrying. Like,
oh, true. I get what you're
translation.
saying.
I
Sorry
think
if
it's
I ruined the
contained.
thing, Liam. My phone died. I gotta. I'll put it back on in a second.
No worries.
Because I'm gonna say it's fully contained. I'm gonna go no on sound, yes on sight. If you think that's
okay. Air is not. From my understanding, in extra dimensional spaces, there's no survival on air problem.
Yeah,
typically.
I'm tracking. All right, so Sinbad, what did you end up doing?
Well, at first, I'm.
Hold on. What's up?
Yup.
Ooh, there's some more in there.
Thank you for that.
Of course. It's like, who's texting me? And it's just my phone dying.
All right, I'm back. Sinbad, what do you do?
Well, I was trying to figure out who is this party for again?
Oh, the party. Your history check 5. So all you remember about the party, is that it was thrown for a local. I don't want to say peasant, but like a local like lower middle class family. They saved up a lot of money. They threw the wedding for the marriage of like a very popular like in town son and daughter of like two different like reasonably, I don't want to say well known, but like good old boy honest families, like lived here forever. They're like just good old boy like honest like blue collar families were having a wedding. But nothing notable, like anything big about it that you know of.
Why would this guy want to kill these people? Oh, man.
So again, you hear him walking kind of down the hallway around the corner.
I wonder how well diplomacy is going to work in this situation. Considering he just murdered everything, I don't like my odds. I can't communicate with the other boy right now. Dude, I feel like a pussy, but like, what else am I supposed to do except fucking...
I think you're gonna have to be a pussy about this one. Unless you want to get turned into a fucking peep.
While he's investigating the rest of the place, I'm gonna go downstairs, see what the damage is down there.
So as you start walking downstairs, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is
10 plus modifier.
Yeah. Trying to find my wisdom.
And if you're proficient, you can add your proficiency bonus.
Perception. I am I'm still +4, so 14.
Ooh, all right. So, are you proficient?
Yeah, I am.
You don't add it twice.
Yeah. So it would be proficiency plus wisdom plus 10.
What's proficiency +2 at
3.
this level?
3.
3. Oh, okay. So actually, I think it's 17 then.
What's your wisdom score?
Oh wait, no, it's 3 + 1 + 10. I was right. It's just 14.
All right, 14. Excellent. So as you're going down the stairs, you kind of hear like a faint like thump from upstairs, but like nothing that really catches your attention. Like nothing that you'd be like, oh, I should go back and check and see what that is. It's just, your brain just kind of catalogs it as something you heard, but didn't really do any analysis on it. And you kept going.
Okay.
You go downstairs, and as you turn the corner, you see the bodies. You see the intact and identifiable bodies of no less than 10 people. The number of limbs you see tells you there's probably a lot more.
Jesus.
However, the way they're arranged is peculiar. All signs of bloodshed are gone. There is no blood on the floor. Granted, there is smashed furniture that has been moved out of the way. Actually, hold on. There's a downstairs area. I'm dumb. I can totally have you at it.
Oh, there we go.
All right, there we go. If you, Riley and Liam, would you guys like to see the downstairs area?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Bonk. Olhado, I'm gonna move you just so you can see. I
Okay.
understand that you're not there.
Of course.
So you turn the corner, and kind of in this area right here, there's just a shitload of smashed furniture that's all been shoved to the side. And laid upon the ground of this inn is a great white sheet, probably like 10 feet high, 15 feet long. And almost with a sense of grace and care, the bodies of each person has been like put together and stacked up and like cleaned up like the best it could be. So there's like this person here, this little pile here is probably another person, like, and whoever did this did their best to match the clothes to like other pieces. Like they did their best to put the bodies back together. And there is a chair lying in the middle, like in the front, with a single piece of paper on it.
I'm gonna go look at that piece of paper.
You go up to it, you walk over and you look at it, and written in common. And it's interesting because in this part of not in this part, but in the Norfolk part of Daggerford, the city's been settled for so long that the what's a fancy word for writing?
The
Script.
Script. Let's go with script. The script between Norfolk and the rest of the city has changed. Like the way they write certain letters in common, and the way they write certain letters in like
Calligraphy?
yeah, kind of like imagine like cursive versus normal print. That's a good way to describe it. It's the same word, just the way they write it, and it is standardized between the two. Where Norfolk, it's called low writing, and in the rest of the town, it's called proper writing. Hence, like the town proper, yada yada yada. It's interesting because on this piece of paper it says, in writing proper, my citizens, my friends, my people. And then everything else after this is in low writing, the writing of Norfolk. And it says, I know not what beast or malfeasance has done this, but I promise you, on the storm of my soul, you will be avenged. And it's signed Tempest.
Oh, okay, that's good. So I don't think you fucking killed them all.
And then from upstairs, you hear Tempest like feet moving around. By the way, just hear it's like 3:30 in the morning right now.
It's 3:30 in the morning right now.
It's like 3:30 in the morning right now. After a freaking weird storm. So like like it just 3:30 in the morning. Weird storm is finally abated. Maybe an hour and a half ago.
So I don't think this guy would kill me now, but do I want to talk to him? You know what? Yeah. Actually. Fuck.
Olhado, you see the door to your room gently open because now she's
I
kind of
didn't
looking
close it.
through. I know. I was about to say, not open, but like it was maybe like a 45-degree angle. So when I say open, like pushed fully open. So you see the door get pushed fully open, and you see this figure come in with the light. He kind of sticks his head and like looks around, goes up to the bed, checks, and just goes and like investigates, and
He gets a 6.
very well. He goes, huh? Who could have been staying here? And are they still with us?
I don't hear this, right?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Never mind. Never mind. You see him kind of look around and like his head kind of moves if he's saying something. He scratches his, the little part of his helmet, so, and then kind of leaves the room. Sinbad, what are you doing? You hear like more movement from upstairs.
Do I have? Is there anything to write with? Close by.
Do you keep writing utensils on your body?
I think right now I probably would have just had my sword on me, and everything else would be in the room still.
Gotcha. Where? I mean, you've seen the bartender slash
Yeah,
innkeeper who's writing.
Bartender probably writes notes down. I'm gonna look behind the bar real quick.
Yeah. So you look behind the bar, and after maybe like looking around for like 30 seconds, you find just a quill, a little ink pot, and a piece of paper. And like you don't find any like blank paper. It's like ledgers, like list people who stand there. Yada yada. The only blank paper you're gonna get's on the backside of something.
That's I'll use the backside of whatever I find, and I'll just write, friend here, wishing to help you figure out what happened here. Don't kill me? ? And I'm just gonna put that next to his piece of paper.
Okay.
And wait for him to come back downstairs.
All right, Verus, you wait there. Maybe about 10 minutes go by, and you see him come downstairs. And as he's coming down the steps, his gauntlets are kind of like drenched in blood, and he quickly casts a spell on each gauntlet and just gets rid of all the blood on the gauntlet. Like the blood kind of evaporates, like almost like it prestidigitated away or something. He comes back downstairs. And kind of like walks over to the center, and he kind of surveys his work and is like, "That will have to do." And he goes over to the door and like opens the door up.
Didn't even see my note.
Hold on.
I'm gonna just kick a cup off the counter.
He opens up the doors if he goes to stick his head out, and you kick a cup off the counter. It goes ching, and he just turns and just great sword off back. Just it's out faster than you've seen. He's kind of looking. He turns and goes, "Strange things are afoot this night. Clawfoot, you no longer have to be on guard. We are leaving soon. Come here." And he says that. So he that's what he says.
When he went, was it like a fire sword? Are you saying?
No, so as he does that, you smell ozone, the skin, like the hair on your arms rise. It's like this strange arc energy just like rockets down his sword. And so he goes, "Clawfoot, come here." And walking into the bar, you see a man, a humanoid with a hood and a mask on, in long brown robes. And you hear a familiar voice. And you're not sure if you can play who it is. And it says, "Sir, the area is secured as you have requested. How may I?" And he trails off as he sees the bodies. And he goes, It looks better than when we were here the first time. My lord, what is this? And he points to the chair. And like to your note on top of it. And Tempest kind of walks over and examines the notes. But you swear to God you've heard this voice before. But you can't place it.
Okay, I'm gonna rethink on the. It looks better than the first time we were here, as in, did they come here and fucking murder everything?
I don't know. I can't answer that for you.
Is he saying like his character is trying to be smarter than him and?
Yeah, so if you're trying
out.
to say that your character has a better investigation skill, you're trying to make an insight check. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to like make an insight check. Like, what do you mean by that?
All right, go ahead and make an insight check.
Fuck.
Based on the disgust in his voice and disgust on his face, the first time, like he says, the first time I'm here, you would think that he's basing it off when they first walked in and saw the grisly side of the massacre in the room. Like that's just based off his face. That'd be the knee-jerk reaction. And then, at this point, Tempest turns and hands the note to Clawfoot and says, "Clawfoot, what do you make of this?" And at this point, Clawfoot drops his mask a little. He's kind of looking away from you, and like his hood's facing away from you. You still can't see his face, but Clawfoot kind of drops his mask as he leans in closer to read the note. Not gonna do anything?
I'm just gonna wait for them to read the note.
Alright, and he looks up and goes, "A friend. Sire, when did you write this?" And Tempest answers, Not even 5 minutes ago." He still has his broadsword in his hand.
Godly warrior does not understand invisibility.
"Someone is here."
Oh!
And he turns and just announces, "Show thyself, and if you truly are a friend, you will be spared." And
I pick up a napkin and wave it, so it just looks like it's floating.
A white flag.
As he does that, he casts a small spell, like puts his hand around, and a small little comes out of it.
I'm guessing my invisibility is dispelled at that point, or
No, you're still invisible. And he goes, "Yes." And the Clawfoot goes, "Yes, as I thought." And he kind of turns and like brings his mask half up. And then as he does turn, he kind of holds his mask in front of his face. "Invisibility, sire." You could drop invisibility at will, correct?
yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
just gonna talk.
Yeah. So what do you say?
I'll be like, "Hello there. Due to recent circumstances, I can't quite make myself known unless I feel it's safe. But I would like to help understand why this massacre happened and who would commit such atrocities. I'm in a position to help."
Make a charisma saving throw. By the way, so as the pulse from this spell like kind of hit you, make a charisma save.
Charisma
Cha.
saving throw. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well done. So you feel the spell kind of roll over you, and in your head roll all these truths. You hear your name, where you're from. You hear why you're here.
Bro, he
who are, what
doxed
you
you.
are. And then quickly as the wave hits, it washes away as you overcome the power of this spell.
Okay, so they don't know that stuff then.
Perhaps you were in a zone where the truth came. We should have come to mind.
The zone of
And then
truth.
it's just so right as you pass the check, Tempest kind of cocks his head at you. It's kind of like as if like you don't need to make a check. You can tell that he can tell that the spell didn't work.
Sorry about that. I probably should.
By the way, oh, never mind. You're good. It's fine.
Probably should have just let you take that information from me. I would be willing to let you try that spell again if you wish.
And he kind of like raises an eyebrow and goes, "Interesting." And does the exact same spell, and poof, hits it again. Hold on, real quick. Instead of casting again, you can choose to fail if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to fail.
All right. So do you want to retcon instead of saying cast it again? You just choose to fail.
No. I want to prove that I can
resist it.
Oh, got
Force
it.
the
All right.
statue to fucking run it
So
again.
Tempest reaches down and casts again. His head's still kind of cocked. You choose to fail. And he goes, "Very well then. You've shown that you're a friend because you can speak candidly. And before I request information from you, I will bequeath some to you. Something came here tonight. Something primal. Something dark, something otherworldly, something demonic. Of its source I do not know, but I do not suspect it was from the oppressors of this city, but something associated with the weird storms, the plague that has befallen us for the past 2 years."
Unfortunately, the public is going to associate those storms with you. You do carry an unfortunate name that superstition correlates it with you.
Unfortunately, the imagery of that which grants my power is unfortunately similar to the unnatural events that have occurred. However, most of my followers are able to see the difference, for I make it known. That being said, who do I speak with?
You speak with the recently defunct ambassador, who is trying to uncover certain mysteries of the city and was cast out and said investigations.
At this point, Clawfoot just goes. Actually, it makes it. Alright. Says,
I know who Clawfoot is.
"Son of a bitch." And then he drops his hood, and it is Silvasarian, the Tradaxi Green Dragonborn,
Ah, that fucking bastard.
who had initially sold you into slavery.
That asshole.
Not slavery, who had initially kidnapped you.
I'm just like,
Son
oh, fuck
of a bitch.
that guy.
And Silvasarian quickly turns and whispers something into Tempest's ear. What do you do, Sinbad?
I'm just like,
Are you still holding the napkin or no?
I'm still fucking holding that napkin. I'm waving it fucking faster, if anything. I swear, I mean no harm to you. I don't know what that man's telling you, but I'm innocent of whatever. I don't know. Just don't kill me, please.
You see Tempest kind of take his sword and kind of rest it on her shoulder with like a clunk. He goes, "Damn. A public servant, my acquaintance, you are guilty of but one crime. Doing your job too well. And it was I who convicted you of it."
What the? You'll have to elaborate, please.
I'd like to think I'm a kind man. A godly man. But I'm still just a man. And you see, when you rage a movement such as mine, you can espouse all you want about noble ideas and virtues. You can rise up against the oppressors in a word, but words without deeds mean nothing.
So you were the one getting the stolen shipments?
I am the one changing this place. I'm the one rallying the people. And unfortunately, if an ambassador from a far, far away land has to disappear to keep the movement going, that is the price I will pay. However, what I will tell you is this, and like a little bit of like a current kind of arcs up one of his gauntlets. I truly did not mean you any harm. You were a good man to my people. You treated them wisely and fairly. However, you needed to be gone. They had orders to take you to a port, put you on a ship bound for the free city of Kolinar in the south, and you were to never return. However, as my associate, who I know you're familiar with, debriefed me, the troubles on the road were much greater than all of us feared, and the hardship they endured was transferred to you, out of some malice which has been addressed, and out of desperation which is beyond us. I ask your forgiveness. But now I hold your life in my hands. For the second time.
Mm-hmm. Now, that is true. However, I have no intention of returning to my position as it now stands because people suspect I'm dead and you will probably end up killing me anyways. However, I do want to help figure out why this weird storm is coming, why there are monsters surrounding the city, as until we figure that out, the city is not going to get any better. And in that,
Beat your little ass.
I request your assistance, your whatever information you already have, and I'm just trying to get my life back.
Alex, would you mind skipping the
Oh, I
ad?
didn't do it again. I did it again. Thank you.
He kind of thinks and goes. He turns and again he whispers with Clawfoot, or Silvasarian, for maybe about 30 seconds and looks back and goes, Ambassador, our war is our own. Our plight is our own. Probably second ad. I will share this information with you. The storm started the same time that the monsters came from the mountains, and they are getting worse. You are of no help to me now.
Damn.
If you think you may help, or ascend to something higher, find a way to contact me. Until then, as long as you do not reveal your true identity in this city again, by face, name, or otherwise, we will allow you to stay. And I can assure you, we will be watching.
I will take that deal. Best
Good.
offer received all month.
You hear like a chuckle, and Silvasarian laughs and goes, "Hey, no hard feelings." And he kind of gives you a wry little like dragon poison chuckle.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
And with that, Tempest looks at Silvasarian and says, "Go, ready the others. We leave at once." And he kind of turns and he's still holding the paper you gave him, like the note in your hand. He looks up at the note and that doesn't close his eyes. I apologize. Looks up at the note and casts his hand over, and like a little bit of smoke comes up from the note. And then he kind of releases it to like slowly flow back to the floor. And he turns and like walks out. And you hear horses and neigh in the night as hooves go over cobblestones. And the noise slowly disappears. The soft rain is falling outside.
Okay. Quickly going to check the note, see what happened. See, pretty sure just the words are gone. But
No, you check the note, and your words are still there. However, softly like burned into the page is the image of a lightning bolt.
got it.
And it says on there. Hold on. It says on there. I need to make sure I word this correctly. Hold on. It says on there, "Look to the ancients at dawn, then return to worship on the next."
Worship or worship?
WARSHIP. Return to worship on the next.
Okay. I'm going to go back upstairs and flag Ortho down.
Ortho.
With the dentist?
Olhado.
With the Danto?
So how do you do that?
I've been in your little pocket prison before, so
I
Pocket prison? Kind of sus.
I go to where I think you probably were hiding. I'm just like waving you, like it's all good.
You see a little rope come down, just out of nowhere. Just a little rope comes down.
Oh, and so as you go back up to the landing that you previously went through, on the landing there's a similar scene with a white sheet laid out, and all the bodies from the hallway have been moved and like kind of organized on the sheet.
I suspected as much. And then I'm gonna still flag him down. You come crawling down.
No, I don't come down. I put the rope down.
Oh, you want me to come back? Okay, I come back.
That's all you saw was the rope come down.
I was like, are you gonna? Fuck! I climbed the rope again.
All right, we're going to pause. Actually, yeah, we'll pause. Y'all store right here and pick up with Regulus and Harlock. I'm curious, Liam, how'd you figure out who that was? Or were you right when you said you knew who it was?
I was not right.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Who'd you think it was?
I thought it'd be really funny if it was Davidius playing the long con.
Fair enough.
Imagine, like, hard ass militarist by day, and then, like, agent against the state at night.
Well, dude, I thought you guessed it was going to be Silvasari, and I was like, holy shit, how did you figure that out?
That's pretty good, too. That would be a tight second guess. Well, you've only, like, really, like, harped on, like, one or two people throughout the story so far. So, my list was a short list. I wanted it to be Davidius. It's okay that it isn't.
I feel like, Liam, you like Davidius in a weird way.
He's funny. He's charming because he's, like, a sociopath.
Yeah, sociopaths are charming.
You say
Yeah.
the same thing about Riley, that's crazy.
Well,
Alright, so, gentlemen of the first party, thank you for bearing with me.
Of
We will
course.
now pick up, rewind your clock back to around 6:15 in the evening the previous day.
It's gonna
The
be...
sun has not set yet, but is low in the sky.
Okay. It's funny because it's gonna be, like, really detailed recap for them. And for our thing, it's gonna be, like, Harlock and Regulus got decked in the market.
roll for new characters.
So, the weird storm gathers on the horizon. You have just left the office with the man known as. I need to start just highlighting big things, so instead of having to search through like my notes, I can actually just be like, oh, it's right here. It's right here. It's still right here. I'm going to kill myself. For Sprue, that was it. Here we go. So you just finished talking to Sprue. I should have asked you. You had that in your recap. You just finished talking to Sprue, and you have left his small little like stone tower. And this, remember, you guys are in just this crazy ramshackle outdoor marketplace thing. The weird storm is on the horizon, and as you look around, you see like a few stalls start to pack up their wares, but nothing really too like crazy. And next to you is Ash, and all of a sudden, Ash goes, "Holy shit!" And then kind of looks eternally and goes, and does like the weird thing where he freezes up, like he kind of freezes up for a second, and then he comes out of it and goes, "I gotta go," and just takes off running into the marketplace and disappears into the crowd.
Do you need help?
Ash.
He just
Oh,
ignores
he's
you.
gone.
So the last thing you guys are briefed by Sprue is that there will be a wagon out back, kind of in the back alley, to pick you up at like 30 minutes. I think you said like a fist before the sun goes down. Back alley, pick you up. You have until then, and you're currently at about 2.5 fists. You have until then to buy or procure any wares you think you need for the job. Would you guys like a recap on the job, like more detailed recap on what you guys talked to him about?
A description of the item again. It's a skull, yeah?
So, you guys were hired. So, a buyer from outside the city has tracked a strange occult item to Daggerford. It is called a blood iron relic, and it is in the shape of a skull, like an iron, like a metal skull. Scrying and informants have tracked the relic to a new church of Blaza-rah that has popped up about 8 months ago. This church, which you've seen some products of, is known for its surprising charity and effective orphanage that they run next to their church. The syndicate does not wish to sully their reputation by sending their own agents. They're having you guys do it. They're providing transportation to there, temporary passes to get you in the city proper, and transportation back. You'll be dropped off about 3 blocks away. The level of danger is unknown. However, they're almost positive it's just a simple smash and grab. Like, no more, no less, get in, get out. Like, they have people watching the church. It doesn't seem that weird. Neither of you guys had a way to detect magic, so they gave you a scroll of detect magic for about 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes to detect magic, and you're looking for an incredibly potent source of necromantic magic. Yeah, that's a bit it. So you guys are released back into the market, and you have maybe about 45 minutes to an hour to get all the stuff you need.
Sounds good.
And so we'll pick up. You guys just walked out. Ash just took off into the crowd, and Riley's choking on himself. Continue.
I can't do this voice without water.
I need water as well.
I need water as well.
Is it wheat water, Liam?
Yes, I'm getting wheat water. I'll be right back.
You got some meat stuck in there, Alex?
Uh-huh.
Alex, pick your teeth with your toenails.
What kind of meat?
Ew, that's really gross.
Yeah, but you could do it, though. That's the worst part. Oh, look at them grippers. Such a wide angle. You adjusting your camera with your feet. I'm fine with that. That's fine with me.
Why did I upset you?
I hate it so much.
My right one has the biggest grip angle, the left one has some even spacing. It's one or the other. Here's the more even spacing.
Oh my god. That's so
It's
gross.
like the car crash you can't look away from.
Alex would probably make good money off his feet if he really wanted to.
Yeah, for
Sebby,
science.
you handle that situation surprisingly well.
Yeah, I didn't fucking burn everything down. Yeah, I was trying not to fuck that up really hard.
I like the
Iggy.
flex. You're like recast Zone of Truth, bitch. Yes, Riley.
Can I get any details on how they do such a good job with the orphanage? I guess. What do? They just take care of the kids really well.
Oh,
That's
it's it. I say they have an effective orphanage. I don't know why I put effective in there. They run an orphanage and they have orphans, and they take care of kids.
There are
they
people
don't
who
die.
buy orphans quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, they supply the bare minimum to keep the kids clothed and fed.
Awesome.
Yeah. Actually, if you take a look at the profit books, they're actually doing super well. The numbers are
Very
great.
profitable.
Oh, the profit of the church is doing really well.
The profit or the profit?
Oh,
Both.
he's better.
Oh god.
Yeah, they sell children organs in the black market.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
That's badass.
It's
No, my
fucked
finger
up.
was like
Whenever you see
black
an orphanage
purple.
making money, you gotta fucking question why, okay?
It's just because they only source the best children for adoption.
I suppose.
So they
So
found you,
geez.
Sebby, at the expensive orphanage.
Pretty sure I was on discount, brother.
It was just the eyes.
Sebby, one day I want to. Martinez has got you 20% off. Your fucking eyes.
This one's got a defect.
Well, didn't they buy in bulk too?
Sebby, one day we should go to Columbia and find your real parents.
I went to Columbia, I didn't find them.
How hard you look?
Did you just ask every brown person if they're your dad?
Are you my dad?
Uh,
Alright, so Sinbad and Regulus and Harlock. I'm so excited to see how this little dynamic duo adventure goes.
Hell yeah.
Regulus and Harlock you guys leave the little tower, you see what you saw. I described everything, and we'll pick up there.
Well, Reggie, it's just me and you, I guess. Do you still want to do the job?
I can't believe you just run off like that.
Yeah.
He's actually, pretty useful sometimes.
I thought he was pretty consistent, but this is some. Oh my god. I have a terrible sore throat. Can I just do a regular voice, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the
I'm
same
like-
with me. I know
I'm
what you
sick.
mean. I've gotten
Well-
without saying a word yet this session.
What happened to your voice?
Alright, stop smoking!
I'm really proud of you. Congratulations.
Fucking crazy. Just today, though.
Could I have your spare pack then?
Yeah, here you go.
As we
No,
walk,
it's
I
just
light
me
a
and you.
cigarette.
I really thought Ash was the consistent guy, but I guess he also has some shit going on.
He might have IBS. He's been acting real strange.
True, he was holding his pants as he waddled away.
Yeah, it's quite
Interesting.
concerning. I hope it doesn't affect him in the long run. Maybe we can find a potion for him at some point.
The question remains, do you want to do the job still, just me and you?
Well, I figure we gotta, because we don't have a lot of money, and we don't have any passes. And if we're
I'm
gonna
pretty
investigate beyond Norfolk, then, well, we gotta put in some work.
I want to get involved. Alright, let's do it. Do you need to pick up anything from around these parts, or no?
Well,
I'm pretty much good to go, I think.
I'm not sure what I'd need other than my sword and my shield.
Alright. I'll just put my cloak on and act inconspicuous.
Yeah, this is pretty
I'm ready
painful.
to go.
I'm not exactly ready to do crime, but I guess we gotta.
I do have qualms with affecting the orphanage, so yeah, let's just steal this weird relic and leave. I don't want to affect the children, though. I'm not on board with that.
Oh god, imagine if they start crying while we're breaking in the windows.
That's a good point. We might have to
Orphanage.
put them down, actually.
Building next door.
Oh, thank god.
Orphanage guard posts.
They've got
Kid-
radios and
skinwalkers, kids are
AK-47s.
Alright, should we just wait in the back alley then?
I get. When are they picking us up?
Yeah. 30 minutes to one fist from sundown. Later. However long that is.
Alright. Well,
I don't know, it's like... I need to borrow your hands.
there you go. I stack my hand up.
That far from now.
That's quite a bit of time. Well, I guess we could look around the market, see if there's anything useful. Not that we have any money.
We just do like a browsing montage.
Yeah.
Look at shit we can't afford, which is everything.
Yeah, anime montage videos like, wow, wow, wow.
He like puts a cloak on and he goes, "How do I look?" And then I look at the price tag. I go, "Put it back."
Oh!
Oh, dear God, no.
Do you? All right. Do you just want
We
to?
just kill time.
I'm about to say happy. All right, so we'll do this. Both of you guys make an investigation check. Let's see if you guys just see anything like interesting that you might want to come back to later that really sticks out.
Alright.
Thank God.
What?
I wasted it. Used a bat roll.
Hell yeah,
Oh.
me too.
So you guys spend like 45 minutes browsing around. You discover that you can get damn near anything you need here for most things. Like nothing is going to be high quality, but by God, you name a hobby, a trade, you need a set of artisans tools, need some extra gears. Like
Arson tools.
artisans, easy tiger. If you gotta find something, this is the place to find it. But nothing here is going to be high quality. However, you see various doors, various passageways, various areas that are like walled off by beefy-looking gentlemen. So you know there's a lot more to here than meets the eye. But from what you could easily browse with the current like permission levels that you have, like, you can find a lot of good shit here.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, and with that, you guys, I assume you go to the back alley once you hit that Fist from Sundown thing.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you guys make your way to the back alley, and so This area is you kind of turn the corner where like an old wall used to be around whatever building this place used to be before it turned into the crazy behemoths. You turn the wall, and as you're walking west, and then you turn east, and then you turn north. And as you turn north, you got 20 feet down. There's just a large, maybe 10-foot wide archway that's about 15 feet tall that goes into the wall and kind of goes into a tunnel. And at this point, like raindrops begin to just drip and fall as like you see like the storm wall of the Everstorm within like maybe a half mile and just slowly moving it. Not the Everstorm, I apologize. The weird storm. Weird storm moving in, like not quickly, but just coming in. Like the wind starts to pick up, etc., etc. Most places have kind of shut doors, like little like makeshift storm windows, or like put up with like wooden boards and stuff, etc., etc. People get ready for the storm.
Harlock, have you ever seen the storms like this? These people seem quite scared of them.
I mean, it makes sense. I think we ran into one on the way here, and it was balls. It made weird shit happen. Remember, there's like the 2 horny wyverns? Nightmare fuel.
Are we sure that was a storm or just wyverns being horny in springtime?
I was caught in their storm of romance.
That's quite beautiful.
Island. Nature's amazing.
I agree on that front.
So you guys are still setting the entrance to this like alleyway. Just head down, or
Yeah, I mean,
we'll head
is
out
it time?
and we'll try to look inconspicuous as we hang out and wait for transport. I'll smoke a few cigs.
I have my cloak on, and like my mask is down, or the helmet faceplate.
I put my helm on. I'm just chillaxing.
Right. Do you guys make any other efforts to disguise yourselves, or no? Alright, sounds good.
No.
So you guys are walking down this maybe get like 100 feet down, and it gets darker and darker and darker. Yes, you both have dark vision. And appearing kind of in like the fuzzy black and white at the end of the hall, you see a horse, and then a lantern kind of opens up, and there's a man with a large, just like rain cloak, just cast over him, hood's down, and he kind of like pulls the hood back and goes, "Aha! Greetings, gentlemen. I was expecting you."
Greetings.
Evening. Yes, please.
Greetings.
Hop inside the carriage, and we'll talk for a bit. Kind of come up to the front to talk to me, and then we'll be about our way. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds great. So this is an Uber for Regulus, correct?
Yes, looking for I actually wasn't given names. I was told for a man in kind of a bucket knight helmet and what appears to be some sort of like devil helm. And you fit the description. Are you not the man I'm looking for?
Perfect. We'll hop aboard.
No, that's
Thank you.
us.
All right. So I assume you guys get in.
Yep.
Yes.
So as you come to the front, he turns and goes, "Look, here's the plan. Storm wall's coming in. It'll give us good cover. These things normally aren't that bad. And just people hype him up a lot. I'm going to ride you across the East Bridge. We'll take the road down. We'll get to the church. I'll park about 3 blocks away in an alley. Look, I will wait for as long as I deem it safe. It could be 2 or 3 in the morning by the time you're done. That's fine. If the storm gets pretty nasty, I'm going to go into a storm shelter next door and put the horse in the storm shelter. But up until then, I will stay with the cart. If you come back and you see just a cart with a light, like a lantern strapped to it, it means I'm in the storm shelter next door. Come find me there. I will be waiting for you. And I'm also not really charged with observing. Other people do the observing, but I can tell you this: you are being watched during this. Not as in an evil or threatening way, just to make sure the job actually gets done. Any questions before we go? Oh, papers. And he pulls out 2 kind of like leather, like small like leather. Imagine like a small manila envelope, but made out of leather. Like that's kind of what you think of. Pulls out 2 of those and like maybe about the size of a cell phone, and hands you each one. These will be your passes for 24 hours. You might. Vaguely demonic friend, you are going as Johann Brosk, but Johann. And you, my Knightly fellow, you are going to be Jacques
Is this
Jacques
just
Monyard.
in case we get caught? Because this is some old B&E, right? We don't talk to people much during those.
No, this is in case. Okay, if you get caught, my ass is out of there.
Right.
This is for if it's somehow in the 3 blocks between me dropping you off and you getting there, you questioned by any gods. They should be shacked up. They kind of bitches about the storms, but just in case, if any priests ask to see identification, this is the legal just in case.
Thank
Can you hold our real ones? I'd hate to get scanned and have 2 IDs on me.
Make a persuasion check.
One second. There we go. Fuck.
Yikes.
Hold on. Well, look, I don't need that on me, but if you want to leave them in the back of the wagon, I will make you assurances that no one will mess with it.
Very well. I'll put it in like the glove compartment equivalent of a horse and buggy area.
Harlock, you can't just go around sticking things in horses' asses.
It seemed
Glove
fine.
compartment, you say?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a covered wagon. Like there's like no boxes, just 2 benches.
God damn it. Whatever. I'll just hold it, I guess.
Just tuck it deep in your pocket.
You could leave it there. You put it on the floor.
Okay. I do that.
if you
Leaving behind a trail if he leaves. Just store the ID deep in your pocket.
Okay, fine.
Be
Keep it
fine.
on me.
this point with the soft, the horse and buggy kind of starts. When I say covered wagon, think like old Western wagon, but like small. Yeah, just it's a simple like canvas covering on like an open top wagon. Horse pulls out, wagon gets moving, and the party begins their trek.
Regulus, you're like pretty loud, right?
I'm a little bit chunky, yes.
How do you think that's gonna go with some B&E?
Well, this is something we should have discussed before we hopped in the fucking carriage.
But I mean, do you have anything to mitigate it, or I don't know? I figured you had a plan for you. I have a plan for me.
My plan's to be quick.
So like more of the smashing than the grabbing and stuff.
It is a smash and grab, so yes, I wasn't focused on being
So
quiet.
less stealth, more just smash and grab.
Yeah, we want to be in and out quick.
Okay.
Unless you have something that can muffle the noise of my my chainmail.
Not the noise, but I could. Nah, I can help with that. Yes, but it'll take my concentration.
You don't have a lot of that, do you?
All right, do you want it or not?
Yes,
Because I'm not waiting
I'll
on you.
take it. I'll take it.
Buster.
I'm not gonna protect you from the 5-0 of Daggerford. As we get close,
if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Oh, we got a rat on the team. Okay. We haven't even started the job, and you're on board with the trail? You're not supposed to tell me that. You tell the police. Oh my god, this man is an amateur.
I don't even have to run that fast. I just have to outrun you.
Alright, we can play that. Whatever. Bridge will cross when it comes, young one.
What is the bridge
I'm
doing?
still gonna help you out. I cast Enhance Ability on your dexterity checks. You don't deserve this. It's just WD-40 I spraying on your joints.
Appreciate it, Harlock.
So as you guys ride along, gradually the sound of lightning gets louder and louder, and it gets darker and darker. It's maybe about a 20-minute carriage ride. You know, it's going pretty slow. It's getting pretty treacherous. You guys you hear the sound as the wind picks up. It's whipping by, and like small pebbles and shit are whacking against it. You look at the driver head. He pulls a small little awning over himself to protect himself from the elements as he's going. The horse is just raw dogging it. He's not super happy with what's going on.
Raw dogging it.
What's the
What?
Excuse me?
Pardon? What is that horse doing?
You heard me. So you guys are riding along. It takes about 20 minutes to get there. And you roll up and you park about right here. And you hear it from the front. Okay, well, this is your stop, lads. I'm gonna be right around here in this alleyway, and it's up to you, but be careful. And it's a bit windy outside.
It would seem that way.
So, Iggy, just for clarification, is the church and orphanage to the north, and he's hiding to the south?
Hold on. I'm trying to find something.
Let me know when you need me to play that Luigi's Manor music.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I have not forgotten.
I know. Play this for me, and then play Luigi's Manor. I'm gonna put it in the chat. And the music channel. Oh, there's no music channel anymore. Oh yeah, there is.
There is.
So the music channel. Just play that for me. And then when they get inside the church, play Luigi's Manor.
Please tell me it's the Mission Impossible theme.
Oh,
Does he
yeah.
just sprint through the open, the glass window?
Yeah.
So
it's what Tom would have wanted.
quick orientation. This is where you guys are getting dropped off, where your character currently is. This is the church right here. This is the orphanage right here. If you guys want to mark the map, feel free.
Can you do it again?
Church. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is going to be the Temple of Blaza-rah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the orphanage of Blaza-rah right here.
How do you spell Blaza-rah?
Blazar
Balenciaga.
dash
Balenciaga.
RAH.
That's actually how I was writing it, so that's great.
Orphanage of Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
Oh no, what have we done? So that's the church right here. And the orphanage is to its north.
Oh, fuck.
Northridge.
Are you saying fuck too?
I just didn't create. There you go.
Baby Depot. Who put Baby Depot, Riley?
I didn't put that, no.
That sounds like a Riley thing to write.
That was me.
Are you still waiting to mark the other one, or can we continue?
Yeah. This UI sucks real quick.
Am I supposed to be able to just see this?
You have
See
to
what?
hit the map mode or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not map. So on the bottom left where it says
found it.
journal notes,
Yeah.
you figured it out?
I think so. Where should this be on the map?
Right here. The eastern, the western bridge in Norfolk. Follow that towards where, like, you see the picture of Riley.
Oh, I see it. Thanks.
All right, so you guys get out, and the street lamps are not lit at all, and the entire freaking street is just pitch black. The storm is raging and wind is blowing. The only lights are coming from inside, like in between the boards of boarded over windows. This is a nicer neighborhood and a nicer part of town. The streets are well cobbled. The houses are well made. Every house is on average about 3 or 4 stories tall. It is a tall town, broken roughly into blocks with wider districts. But again, between the rain and the wind, there's really not much you can discern. Every now and then, the occasional lightning crack illuminates. Bushes are being tossed around, leaves are being swirled, small rocks and pebbles, like maybe the size of half a marble, are being thrown around every now and then. So you guys have just dismounted out of the carriage. What do you do?
Regulus, do you want to read the scroll? All my concentration's on keeping your joints less creaky.
Or shouldn't we wait until we're closer to the church? We've only got 15 minutes of it. And
This
plus,
is true.
in a storm this strong, the enemy won't see us till we're very close.
I trust you.
Alright,
Alright, I'm ready when you are.
alright, let's get moving up the street. Jeez, the storm.
So you guys are kind of making your way down, the wind's blowing, and then all of a sudden, just like lightning strikes the building next to you, like right in the lightning rod, and out of nowhere a boulder, just maybe the size of like a wagon wheel, just going right towards you. Regulus, make a dex save.
Jeez, dex save. Do I have advantage on these?
Why would you have advantage? You're in plate armor.
No, he does, because I gave him
He gave
cast
me
grace.
an enhanced ability.
Oh, yes, you are correct. Very well. Alright, so you definitely kind of like jump out of the way as it rolls by and just smashes into the corner of a small, like whatever the building is at the end of the street. You see some stones kind of crumble around it, but over like just like the integrity of the building was damaged that much, but like cracks kind of go up the architecture.
Jeez. What is wrong with these storms?
This place kind of sucks if this happens like every Tuesday.
Just a little bit.
Onward!
Well, keep moving.
Charge!
And
So
look
you guys
out for more fucking stones. It's a rock falling area.
So you guys make your way closer, and eventually you come up to the church. It's kind of peculiarly made and not represented well on the map, because the back of it kind of goes right up to the mountain face. So like where the hills kind of come up, it kind of goes right up and stops against the mountain face. And there are, like, the entire back half of the church is just stone with a couple small windows. And the front of the church has like a kind of ornate garden that's getting whipped the fuck around, and light is coming out of all the stained glass and where the front doors are.
So, is there this alleyway that I see to my west?
Unfortunately, no. There isn't really a good alleyway. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna activate this. I'm putting everyone down so they can see. Alex and Sebi, feel free to follow along.
Ah, sick. Okay.
Hold on. So I'm not sure if you guys walk to the front of the church. Hold on. I'm not sure when they get inside. I'm not sure if you guys walk to the front of the church. I'm just kind of putting you down for posterity.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what you guys would see. So the church is actually kind of built into a cleft in the rock where there's like a small like crevasse in the rock that goes in. So imagine like on the left side over here, on the left side, it's pretty much like 5 feet away, vertical rock face. On the right side, vertical rock face. The church is kind of built into a cleft in the rock.
Word.
Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way
So,
to get
yeah,
to the
so
back.
there's only a tiny gap between the building and the rock face is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Before we stepped on the property, I would have asked Regulus to read the scroll.
Yeah.
I mean, like once again, I put you guys here for posterity. Like we can say, like you're entering, for lack of a better word, from stage left. I'm trying to drag you guys. It's not working very well. You're entering from stage left over here. It's like this is where you guys are walking in from.
Weird.
Right there.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and... Well, I do have the ability to try and locate object if you want to save the scroll for later. Can one of the other boys detect magic?
You can do that? Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Locate Object.
Can you click on the thingamajig for me?
Oh, yes.
Remember there being some mean wording on that one.
How do you mean?
Like
I
if
think
you
it said
haven't actually
if-
held it before. or
Yeah,
something.
it's like an object you're familiar with or
Skype.
something. I think.
Oh wait, let me see. As long as you've seen it up close at least once, never mind. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be super useful because if there's any sort of jewelry around, I would be locating anything and everything. Alright, we'll just read the spell. I take out the scroll and do my best in the storm to read off.
How do you plan on keeping the parchment dry and intact?
It'd be magic, right?
Yeah, they're usually
Yeah, no, fair. You're correct.
water resistant.
Do that good old Gore-Tex spell scroll.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And I
Alright,
see,
so
these,
you
see these trees over here in the courtyard, so I'd kind of,
Yeah,
I make a cloak tent.
I'm sure it's raining sideways, so I would just
Little
put
bird
the,
Alright, so you guys gotta cover yourself up. You read it, and so as you go through and you read the last word of the spell scroll, kind of disintegrates in your hands, and then you can like feel like the different schools of arcane magic swirling around you and like inviting you to reach out and pick one. What one do you choose?
The necromancy.
Alright, so you pick necromancy, and all of a sudden you have a very strong sense of just like a pull towards deeper within the church.
Alright, well, it's definitely here. If something's necromancy based, I can feel it.
So it's not just blanket detect magic then?
It is. This is some plot spells that he's got here.
Okay, well, he can pick up other types of magic, though?
Oh, hold on. I'm not gonna lie, I just totally forgot how detect magic works. Thought you had to choose a school of magic. Never mind. Oh, it's only within 30 feet as well. I apologize. My bad. You do not detect anything.
Okay.
No magic at all.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
Oh, I don't feel anything, but I guess we'll just keep going.
Alex,
You
thank
let
for
me
that. I
know.
appreciated that.
I'll handle the, sneakier parts of the B&E.
Sounds good. Do you want to go look through the windows there, see if we've got any friends inside?
Yeah, we can take a peek.
Alright.
My angle is nice when it comes to spotting that.
Well, I too, but
I
I
see
don't
a
know.
friend.
I too see a friend, actually.
God, he's terrifying.
He does look
Yeah.
spooky with his cloak.
I know his eyes are black. Alright, we do peek in though.
Alright, so you guys are walking up, and so as you kind of go up to the doors are closed, but you can see through the front window, and it's kind of stained glass. But amongst the stained glass, you can see a figure kind of moving around inside the main body of the church. However, at this exact moment, like a tree down the street just gets like opened up and just ripped and just thrown kind of in y'all's direction and lands like 10 feet away.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Hey, Regulus, this kind of gives me an idea. If the store's this violent, we could, like, grab that tree and smash it through the window, and it'd be entirely possible that's the storm. And then we could, bait that guy up here and incapacitate him.
I buy it. That's true. How big's the little tree over there?
Okay, the tree that was knocked over is like maybe like 3 feet across. Like it's a big old motherfucker.
Okay, I look down and I find
Just a rock.
a brick. Is there a brick on the garden inlay by my foot?
Yeah, you find some stones, so kind of like ornate stones in the garden. Yeah, maybe the
All
size
right.
of like a basketball.
I pick up one of the basketballs.
Regulus, wait.
Whoa.
Goodness, no!
wait. Let me see if the door is unlocked. That way, if he gets close, we can just run in the door and then tackle him instead of making more glass breaking. Just let me check.
Sounds good. Fine.
It's like I crawl low across
Real quick.
the windowsill.
There's 3 doors. One here, one middle, middle left,
they're
right.
all doors.
There's 3 doors.
Oh, I thought they were windows.
No, sorry, those are the doors. I apologize. The windows are on the side, and there's high windows above. So this, it's like a typical Gothic church, like high stained glass above, 3 windows in front, steps leading up.
All right.
So they're all windows.
All doors along the
Those
front.
are
The
all
windows
doors,
are high above.
but they're all
Okay,
windows that exist, and we can break them if we want to.
The windows are all like more than 10 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay. So they're like solid doors.
Yeah. But
okay.
there's windows in the doors, and like that's what you guys were looking for.
All right, check
Okay,
the door.
I will check the door on the left if it is locked.
So you go up to the door on the left, and you just kind of grab and reach out, and you pull like an inch, and the door's unlocked.
It's unlocked. It's unlocked. We can do it.
All right, what do we want? How do we want to play this?
I don't know. You could just smash the window, like with the rock, and then wait till see if he gets close, and then we can get him.
Sounds good. Is anybody else in there?
I could check the middle door. I check the middle door for like a different angle, and then see if that one's unlocked as well.
Wait, am I missing? Oh, there we go. Sorry. So you peek in, and you see another figure, kind of in like these like whitish red robes, very far in the back, kind of milling about by an altar.
Oh fuck! There's 2 of them. There's another one all the way on the end.
2 of them. Ah, jeez. I thought everybody would be asleep by now. What if we pretended to be, people of God?
Oh, or just in need of shelter. We got caught in the storm.
That's true, we do have ID passes.
Yeah.
Alright.
You want to do that?
By the way, you guys are just soaked the fucking boat at this point. Like,
Yeah, we look miserable. I'm miserable right now.
Fuck it. Let's go inside and seek their holy embrace.
Hey, should we knock?
No, it's a church. It's a public sort of property.
I don't know. This one has a weird name.
The Blaza-rah is...
Sebby and Alex, feel free to move y'all's characters around if you want to follow along.
Alright, let's
I guess
go
we
in
just
together.
walk in.
So as you guys kind of come up and open the doors,
There's 3 of them.
push the doors inward with kind of like a creak, and as you come in, the doors kind of shut behind you, just like kind of naturally loaded, and all of a sudden your eyes kind of adjust to, the blistering darkness outside to the glorious interior lighting of the church. Your eyes kind of adjust, and you hear a sound of footsteps as a priestess is walking up and approaching you. And as you guys kind of look around, you notice 4 large chandeliers lit by candles hanging from the ceiling. Cue Luigi's Mansion. 4 large chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, large stained glass windows running along, pews lining up towards the center. It is modest in size, but not modest in there's gold inlays in ornately carved wood, and up at the back of it there's a priest kind of writing away in a book, and he kind of looks up and smiles and softly says something to the sister near him, and then the priestess that's approaching you walks up.
Hey, Regulus, before I forget, what is your name again for the ID? What's your favorite name?
Jacques Magnard.
Oh, Jacques.
Yep.
Word. Okay. Should have come up with a backstory. We'll do it live!
It'll be improvised.
Let me turn down the fucking.
Oh, I can turn it down. I got you. Sorry.
It's all right. I'd rather just do it so I can adjust.
We shuffle inside, soaking wet. He's like, hello! Hello, I'm sorry to intrude.
He just disconnected.
Johan! Oh,
He disconnected.
what a moron.
He's so bad at this.
I'm dumb and I left.
Welcome to my D&D stream.
Welcome.
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 I really wish Ash was here.
Well, it's a shame you couldn't catch him.
IBS comes for us all eventually.
I suppose. Hi, please let me adjust the size of this, you monkey fuck. Help.
No,
Oh,
it
man.
infects your mind.
Really, I don't like the music, it's scary.
That's fine. This is a good vibe.
This is a good vibe.
Alright, excellent. Alright, so the priestess walks up and goes, Good evening. May the light of Ra shine down upon you. We welcome all who seek shelter from the storm.
Thank
How can we
you.
help you?
And with your spirit.
Oh, man!
And she kind of goes, well, thank you, I appreciate that. Are you here for shelter, prayer, to give alms? The doors are always open for those who seek the light.
A little bit of both, but mostly shelter.
To it, Alex,
Yes.
can I get gothic church music, and then I'll tell you when to switch it back to Luigi's Mansion.
Like Dark Souls shit?
Yeah, like Dark Souls, like gothic church music.
Like boss music?
I'm not looking for boss fight music.
I
I
heard
just
Dark
like,
Souls.
No, it's like
Dark Souls.
gothic,
Dude, Dark Souls.
gothic
Dude.
church ambiance. We'll go back to Luigi's
Okay.
Mansion later. All right, so she's like, yeah, do you guys need anything? What are you here for? What do you guys say?
We were finishing up a job and we were stuck in the storm on our way back. This one's especially violent. We were hoping for some shelter, if that would be possible, sister.
Oh, lovely, of course. The light of Ra shines down upon all those who seek to improve the city. Tell me, what kind of rest do you need? Just abatement for the storm? Do you need a place to spend for the night? Food, alms? Tell me, how may we provide? The priestesses and our priest father may assist in any way we can.
Just a dry place to outwait the storm would be just fine, thank you.
Of course, perfect.
Fuck off!
At this point, the priest back here
Forgive me,
walks and disappears through a door in the back right.
Gotcha.
And the priest up here at this point, like, finishes scribbling up in his book, shuts it, kind of looks up, and makes his way around the altar, and like slowly starts walking towards you guys. And like the priest just kind of turns around and is like, please come in, make yourselves at home.
We appreciate the hospitality, ma'am.
She kind of walks this way. She comes up and kind of hangs a right and goes off to like stand over here and do something. And the priest walks up, and the priest approaches you and goes, "Travelers, way people, sheep of all flocks are welcome here. In this house where Ra has brought a new light to this valley. Is there anything I can do for you?"
Just, we were looking for a dry place out of the storm. That is all. That is more than generous enough for us.
Many storms.
What is your name, sir?
Many storms. Oh, please, you may call me Father Alabaster.
It's great to
Many
meet
storms.
you, Father Alabaster.
You too, gentlemen. What might your names be?
My name is Johann.
And my name is Jacques. Jacques Mignard.
Johann and Jacques Mignard. Jacques Mignard, you might not happen to hail from House Crast in Okiana, would you?
No.
The lineage of that name sounds awfully familiar.
Not that I'm aware of. I'm just stepping through.
Ah, very well.
Maybe distant cousins.
Travelers, have you heard the message of Ra before?
I have not.
Me neither, but I know of all of your good deeds that you've done for the city so far.
He kind of goes, "Oh, stop you. Well, I tell you what. The storm will probably rage for at least a few hours yet. And at last we are making our final preparations and prayers before the evening's rest. But you wouldn't mind me charging you, boys, with just a bit of my teaching. Spread the good word before we go to bed, and we will leave you. Of course, if you need a place to sleep, you're more than welcome to. But if not, you can make free use of the sanctuary. But before that, do you mind if we talk, if we speak?
Of course not.
Man to man.
Go ahead. Always open to hear new perspectives.
Please, come sit with me. And, sorry. And he goes and sits in kind of the front pew. And at this point, the sister who disappeared out the back door kind of walks back out, and she comes up and drops off a small table with some like chilled, like not like chilled, like lighter wine and some fruits and some in some like rich bread with butter already spread across it. And then she kind of smiles and sets it down and says, "Priest Father, if there is anything else you require, I will retire to my quarters now." He's like, "Oh, yes, of course, sister priest, by all means." And she kind of like walks away, and she's about to go through. She turns and goes, "Well met, travelers. Hail and glory to you."
I just bow my head.
And to you, sister, thank you.
And with your spirit.
And
Does he get any pings on his magic?
So you find. So what's pinging on you right now is there is enchantment magic kind of all over the place. Like there's some items on top of the altar that are enchanted. The priest's holy sigil around his neck is enchanted. It's predominantly enchanted magic, just kind of around the place, but no signs of necromancy.
No blistering death magic.
No, unfortunately not.
Word. Well, we sit down with the man and have a chat.
All right, so he takes his time to pontificate a bit, kind of talks with you. It takes It talks to you guys for about 2 hours, and both of you guys make so he begins to speak with you about Ra and Blaza-rism and the tenets of Blaza-rism and how he perceives it's kind of like changed him and who he is, and kind of what he's done. The other priest is also retired. And are you guys receptive to this all? Like, wait a minute, I want you to make charisma checks based on like what your general attitude would be in this conversation.
I would like to be more seem pretty invested and like definitely more open to it as I like cast message or like elbow Regulus to like take a stroll closer up to the altar. Like I'll try and cast message.
Yeah, I'm gonna
get
request,
that to him.
Like maybe like 3 minutes into talking, I'm just gonna apologize. I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you, Father, but I really need to use the bathroom. Could you point me in the direction?
The classic.
Classic.
Oh, of course. Well, me and this lad here having. Go ahead and make a deception check.
What if I do have
Him
to pee?
or
No, Treador. Oh, not Treador.
Oh.
Fuck me. To Harlock.
Riley
Wow.
Keevan.
Oh, well done. So, me and this fine lad. Oh, are you guys still just fully armored for this?
Yes.
Me and this well-armored lad here. What did you say your name again was, friend?
The
Me?
name
Johan.
is Johan.
Ah, yes, Johan.
Write it down on a sticky note, goddammit.
Bro, I just had to tab over to Google Drive. Give me a second.
We're having such lovely conversations. And you look like, and he kind of sizes you up and makes an insight check. And you look like a well-intentioned lad. Tell you what. Go ahead and go down the hallway. Like through the door on the back right. And it's a bit primitive, but you would turn left, at the hallway, and you will see just a small room. Go in there. Use the restroom marked on the door as a water droplet. You won't miss it.
Thank you very much, Father. I will be right back.
Alright, so you go up to the there's a door right in front of you, click on the door to open it.
Okay.
Oh.
Once again, Liam and Alex, feel free to follow wherever you guys would like to go. But just don't progress farther than the characters have.
Subby and Alex.
So he goes in, Riley, Harlock, you just gonna be kind of like just schmoozing and boozing. Alright. So Regulus.
Yeah, I'm just trying, get some good conversation out of it. And like, I want to keep him engaged so that, Regulus can kind of have a little more freedom looking around.
Gotcha. So Regulus, you go through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free. I'm gonna tell you to move it like 15 feet at a time, and let me know if there's anything you want to do. Wait, hold on. I realized I forgot to put a light source in this room. Give me a second.
I'm just trying to feel for that magic sense, so I'm just gonna continue where he told me, go down the right side.
What all real quick? What all can you when do you guys share your Liam? Can you share your screen? I'm just curious what you can see right now.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, that is very good. Okay, we're good. You can turn.
Yeah.
Right, I move it. Oh, there we go. So you come into a hallway. So candles are kind of lit. Brown stone floor. It is tile though. It's like a ruddy tile. Along the walls are paintings of various gods.
You're fading in and out a little bit, Iggy. It's hard to hear you.
Yeah.
Let me. Is that better?
That is better.
Yes.
So, paintings are kind of along the wall of the various gods of the pantheon. There's a ship at sea. There's the tongue of flame, like various symbols that represent Blaza-rah. And as you kind of go down, you don't really detect or feel anything out of the ordinary. You see the door that he might be talking about, right here. So my bad. You see a door right here at the end of the hall.
Mm-hmm.
And did you just open the first door you see?
I thought this was the bathroom.
I said it might be it.
Oh, I don't open it yet.
All right. So you see, so you already walked by one door on your right.
Mm-hmm.
You see a second door. You see a third door, a fourth door, and a fifth door.
Okay.
However, you don't see a bathroom door yet.
Okay.
You don't see a door with a teardrop on it.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going in hopes
Okay.
that I walk by within 30 feet of some
30
sort of
feet.
necromancy.
Keep
fetuses.
So as of right now, so to kind of recess to the wall, you see it now. There's a door to the restroom, right here.
Okay.
It's not letting me ping. Hold on.
It's okay, I see your cursor.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, duh, you can see my cursor. My bad. Yeah. So you can see it like right there. Oh, feel free to play the Waluigi noise music, Alex.
Waluigi.
Waluigi noise.
I noticed the droplet, but I'm just gonna, because I don't feel that pull to necromancy yet, I'm gonna start moving. I'm just gonna peer down this way.
So you come down this way, and there's a large mural on this wall right here, where it's bottom to top, maybe 10 feet, and it is a massive war between the gods of good and the gods of evil. From your limited knowledge of the Pantheon, you can identify, oh, there's Ra, there's Ouroboros, there's Boreas right there, yada yada yada. Like the left side is good, the gods of good, like it's the celestials of good. The left side is the celestials of evil, and you see them doing battle. You see Tyrannus up atop fighting against Grumish, and like in their great war of the heavens, yada yada yada.
Okay.
And as you step up close to it, all of a sudden, like a wave just washing over you is this feeling of just pure necromantic energy coming from the other side of the wall.
Okay. I just so carefully, like, kind of like look behind the painting to see if there's some sort of access.
It's not a painting, it's painted directly onto the wall.
I look along the
What
walls.
side? Sorry.
Oh, hold on, I apologize. There's also a ridiculous amount of... So right in front of you is...
Roll for initiative.
You say tug magic?
No.
So right in front of you, there's a very faint sense of transmutation magic. Just it's incredibly faint.
Okay. I reach out to kind of touch the side, or touch the wall of the painting.
Did you just straight up touching it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you reach out and you touch, and the wall is cold. It feels like painted stone.
Okay. And I kind of just... Is there anything on the wall or along the ground that would, like, indicate to me that I could, like, make this open up?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Nice.
So you kind of you try to find where this source of transmutation magic is coming from, but unfortunately, like you're having trouble like focusing. It's your first time casting detect magic. You're having trouble finding it, like because it's such a faint source, and like you're kind of like pushing and pressing and looking all over the place.
Okay. And there's no, like,
Yeah, what's your
lanterns on the
passive
wall?
perception?
Passive perception is... I never know where to look for that. 1 second. Is it just my perception plus proficiency? Oh, it's 11.
Yes.
It's just 11.
Alright, sounds good. Like you press everyone, unfortunately, like to no avail. You don't manage to get through.
Okay. I'm gonna come back into the hallway and
Okay.
walk to this door that goes through, and I'm gonna open it.
You're just gonna open this which one?
Not the bathroom door, but the one across from the bathroom.
Go ahead, open it up. So you open up the door. Make a stealth check on how quietly you get it.
Okay, and I get advantage because of my friend.
We should just not have disadvantage, I think.
Oh, okay, so just normal.
Because, well, I mean, if you have heavy plate, right? But
I'm gonna use...
you're screwed.
No,
So you open the door, and as you open it, like you're trying
Use
to
your inspiration, brother.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that.
Alex, is there any music? Oh, Alex, go back to the gothic music. Actually, I kind of like that if you don't mind.
That
It
was
is quite
good.
nice. It's Warhammer based, actually.
God damn it!
God damn it!
So you go to open the door, and as you're opening it slowly, you you accidentally feel like you kind of bump something. You're like, oh shit! You kind of look down, and there's like a candlestick kind of shaking that was for some reason from the ground. Like you stabilize, and you slide it away, and you're like, whew. And then you open the door a little more and just knock into a glass vase, and just rolls across the ground and goes into the wall. Then that hits a dresser. And like a porcelain vase on top of the dresser.
I just see this happening, and do I sense any sort of necromancy magic from this room?
No.
Okay, as the vase falls, I'm gonna do that kind of like when you like accidentally walk into a room you're not supposed to be in, and it's like a full classroom, and you make like the face, and then just turn around and go into the bathroom and listen if anybody's walking through the hallways.
So you're in there in the bathroom and you're listening, and let me roll a d20. And no, you don't hear anything.
Okay. I'm gonna come out of the bathroom and walk to the mural. Again.
Okay, you walk to the mural.
And I am just going to... Let me see if I got anything. Anything that can help me.
The necromancy magic floods back over you.
I just try to, like, push into the wall.
Like, you just push the fucking wall?
Yeah, I'm just gonna push on the wall. It's really hard.
Collapse the church. Damn, you collapsed the church.
You push really hard on the wall, and nothing happens.
Is it load bearing? It's probably load bearing.
Your mom's load bearing.
Oh!
I hate you.
Oh!
You're expendable character. I'm not.
Oh.
But everyone's expendable.
Okay. Fuck. Since I'm still new to being a paladin, I'm just gonna like close my eyes and like ask for Menagin to guide me here.
In the middle of a different dude's church.
Yeah,
the balls on this guy.
It's not what it looks like. And I'm committing a crime.
By the way, like 5 minutes have passed, and at this point, like out in the main area where you were talking, at this point, like the priest father is kind of like looking over his shoulder, like not in like a weird way, but just kind of like checking, like every like 2 minutes or so, like who the fuck is this guy?
I dig deep and try to keep him really engaged.
Yeah, I'll have your 24 stay hit. Oh, was it a 24? Oh, that's what it was, right? No, it was a 20. Regardless. So you reach out to Menagin, and like, what do you say? Like, what do you ask him? Like, what are you trying to do?
I'm just gonna be like, please, Menagin, I really need your help here to guide me so that I can get this thing, so that we can help free this town of its overlords.
There's maybe like 10 seconds of quiet, and in the back of your head you hear a very faint voice. The flock is gone from the pasture. The shepherd is away. Those who tend the sheep are wolves using it for prey. And you get guidance on the next check you choose, like for the next hour, one time, one use of guidance.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna look one more time before leaving, using that guidance.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for some sort of way to like open up this wall, because I know that on the other side there's this necromancy, so there has to be a way.
Do you want to roll Arcana or Investigation?
I would like
Arcana. So Arcana means you are going to look for the source of that strange transmutation magic.
I'm gonna use Arcana.
Investigation means you're looking for like some sort of mechanism.
I'm gonna use Arcana.
Alright, go for it.
And I'm gonna use that guidance. Is that... Huh? A
Add a
D4.
D4. Oh, nice.
So you focus hard and you kind of let the will of Medichin, the protector of sentience, and also taker of sentience, flow through you. And you kind of just feel deep and like you really attune yourself with the spell that's slowly running out of time. And then all of a sudden, yes, like you find your eyes snap open, the revelation hits, and you look on the very far right side of the wall, where in the painting, you see the army of Ra arrayed out in this mural. And they're holding high, like because like this human army's battling, all sorts of armies battling at the bottom. The army of Ra painted up in his colors and wearing his guides. They're holding like a pillar up in the sky, and on top of it is a great tongue of flame. And you kind of look in, and you notice that like around the edge of this tongue of flame is like a little like depressed and cut in, almost as if like you can activate it, like some sort of like very, very well hidden push button.
I press it.
So you reach out and you just press it and just the wall slides open. Stand by.
Stand by.
Give me 2 seconds. So I just realized I forgot to do something. And you now, I'm just going to tell you this from like a meta perspective. Mechanically, there is an invisible wall in front of your character. Hold on, don't go through yet.
Ooh.
So if you just like walk your character forward, you will be able to go through it.
There's a door.
If you guys want to look at Liam's stream, so you don't have to follow him along, Alex. Wait, do you open the door?
Probably shouldn't have. But
Do you open the door? Yes or no?
no. It says so.
No. Don't go back to what you just opened the door and saw on the other side because you fucking clicked.
What?
What did you like based on Regulus, like not knowing what was on the other side?
Oh, Liam.
Okay.
Not Liam.
Not
Not on the other
Liam.
side. Regulus, it goes like through the wall,
Mhm.
walks down the stairs, and now as you descend these stairs, the walls, which used to be this ornate kind of like stone and wood, it's just stacked up skulls and bones, like a mausoleum. Floor to ceiling, and the ceiling seems impossibly high. There is no ceiling. It just fades to the black void above you. There is no roof. It is pure darkness with these bone white skulls rattling up the side, and you can only see in black and white with your dark vision. And as you approach, you notice that your feet are stepping in small wet puddles, and you look down at these pools of dark liquid lie at your feet. And at the bottom of the stairs you see a door. Skulls ordain the top of it in ornate carvings in a language you may or may not recognize. Let me check. In ornate carvings in a language you do not recognize are carved into the door. There is a handle in the middle, shaped like that of a strange fleshy heart.
I would not open that door.
And from the other side, you just hear like, it sounds like a child screaming and pleading.
Oh.
The word is profitable.
Oh boy. Upon seeing this, Regulus is just gonna step back and see if there's a way to like if I step, I'm gonna go.
Oh,
back.
and just like the necromantic energy grows. You get
Yeah, I'm just gonna back up just a little bit to where the wall used to be. And is it pretty simple to reactivate the wall?
Yeah, so like the right 6 inches of the wall remain, and so if you just like repress, the button's still there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna repress the button, and then I'm going to return to Harlock.
All right, and as you turn the corner,
Ooh.
one of the sister priests is standing there.
Hello, sister.
Oh, hello.
I seem to
Traveler,
have mistaken this area for the dumper.
have you? Are you lost? Is there anything I may help you with?
No, I'm not lost. I was using the bathroom. It took me quite a bit longer than expected, but I saw down that hallway you had a beautiful painting, a painting of a battle scene, and I just had to admire it.
Ah, yes. Many believe that our god Ra has died. But with the reawakening of the Celestials, not even that long ago on a cosmic scale, he has returned. And in his honor, we created that mural depicting the great war of the Celestials in the sky, where good finally triumphed over evil, and impurity was washed, and the world was born anew. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, but I think you guys are running low on toilet paper in the bathroom.
Excellent. I will be sure to refresh it immediately. May I get you anything as I walk you back to the main hall?
No, thank you so much. What are you saying, Alex?
Nothing.
I look forward to rejoining Father and listening to his stories.
Excellent. Make a wisdom save.
Oh.
Fuck.
Wipe seal don't protect against that. That's a good roll.
You fail, which means you don't notice anything.
Okay.
And she just walks
Ominous.
forward and comes and rests her hand against your back, and goes to walk you back to the main room. Go ahead and move your character through the left, because she kind of pushes you along that left hallway.
Okay.
She walks you. Oh, I gotta open the door. Okay. Walks you all the way back to the main room, and as she comes out, she goes, "Good evening, Father Priest." And he turns and goes, Sister Priestess, I thought you were going to be in bed and finish your nuptials by now. And she goes, "Oh, I just ran into the traveler in the back and helped guide him back to the main sanctuary. He was admiring our mural of the War of the Celestials." And at this, both you guys make emergency insight checks.
Emergency. I don't have
Why
an
is it
option.
emergency?
God damn it.
Fuck.
And you guys don't notice anything. He's just a kind old man. He goes,
Fuck yeah, this guy's
yes.
nice as hell.
It's one of the finest pieces of art we have. Good evening, sister. I will be retiring once I finish my conversation with this gentleman. And she kind of goes through and leaves and shuts the door behind you. What's y'all's passive perception? I know what yours is, Liam. What's yours?
Piss poor. It's like 11.
You don't hear it lock.
You both hear the door lock, but it's very quiet.
Yes.
Lame.
Alex, can you bring the music back up?
Can. Did it? Oh, it did pause. Weird. Thank you.
All right. So the father does not show any signs stopping. He's currently talking to you about postmodern thaumatomology and how the philosophy of man has really fallen. But with the Celestials coming back, good has to be on the rise. And unless you stop him, he will talk to you guys for about the next hour to hour and a half.
I'm like, wait a second. Jock!
Regulus. So you walk up and you see them deep in conversation. Do you do anything? You just kind of sit down there and listen.
If I realize that he came back...
I sit back down to listen because I don't want to be rude.
What were you saying, brother?
I'm listening to him, but I lean over. I'm like, Jock, did you find the bathroom? Did you find it?
Yeah, the bathroom's great. I had a lot to eat last night, so it took quite a bit of time. So I'm sorry about that.
The father kind of chuckles, smash you in the knee. Son, I was worried about you there for a bit. Well, I'm glad you didn't
I
fall
thought you fell in.
He looks at you and goes, did we just make the same joke? Are we bonding right now?
We're spending too much time together, Father. Maybe I'll come back again. We'll have the same looks.
You're always welcome, all the children in this place under Ra.
Hooray.
Well, I guess if Regulus doesn't say shit about finding anything, I just keep talking to the guy.
Well, I said I
Regulus,
found the bathroom.
Yeah, fucking Riley IRL missed that insight check.
I can't see your face. It's tiny.
That's Harlock.
I can't see your face.
Yeah, Liam, it is kind of a pain in the ass that I can't see you.
Wow.
Oh, that's sick!
I was like, I found the bathroom.
I was like, oh,
And
weird.
I stunk it up. It was stinky
nice.
in there.
That's a shame, because, like, I don't know, I kind of have to go now, too.
Yeah.
So,
What
alright,
to do?
the
What
priest
to-
still wants to keep talking. Do you guys keep just amusing him? What do you guys do?
I kind of hint to him that we're very tired.
Big yawns.
Big yawns.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a great story, brother, but I think me and my friend here need rest. We have quite a bit to do
no insight
tomorrow.
check required. It was, yes, gentlemen. Wait, no, deception checks, both of you.
Wait. We are tired.
Real old man tiredness.
At least I look really tired. Yeah.
Your soul is tired.
Count it.
It's like, yes, gentlemen. You appear to be, very tired. So I will tell you what, I myself reside to bed, because it's been past my bedtime and the store rage is stronger. I find that I can sleep through them, and it's best at times just to pass out and not worry about it. So, my good gentlemen, please go to bed. Tell you what, for the security of our staff, not that I don't trust you, but I never know who else can come in. I'm going to lock both these doors up here. There is a small porthole which leads to a bell within my quarters. If you need anything, please ring it tonight. I will be out to help. Please eat the rest of this food. If you need to use the restroom, just ring it. But again, it's hard for me to fall asleep. So if you could try to, limit. You know what I'm saying. Thank you. Have a lovely evening and good night, gentlemen.
Thank you, Father. You've been extremely generous.
Gets over and kind of walks away in his robes. Opens the door. Walks back.
And there's Sinbad.
Locks it behind him, and oh my God, it's Sinbad.
Ah, shit. Palm punch.
I snuck in.
Alex, where's your character?
I think with.
He's in the main area. He's sitting behind like the
I'm in a
second queue.
queue.
Oh, you didn't go back at all? Like when Lema back there?
Oh, I'm
No, I'm
stuck
on a
in
stream
here.
like you recommended.
Oh,
I'm stuck in here. I can't
Sinbad,
even
you're good. Sinbad, open the door.
So, Jacques,
Forgot that was a thing.
gonna finish this food and then what?
Johan, I'm
Fuck,
terrified.
I'm Jacques. Damn it. No, I'm Johan.
You're Johan. I'm telling you, you're Johan. But Johan, I'm a little bit freaked out right now.
Why? You seem sweet.
Well,
Sure, nothing nefarious going on here.
I found a secret room, and it leads to a door, and there's lots of skulls, and the sound of a screaming child in the basement. What do you take of that? A simple fucking smash and grab, huh?
Yeah, this is bullshit.
The door handle looks like it's made out of somebody's heart.
Pretty vile. I mostly talked about, I don't know. It's weird. This religion's weird. Not my thing.
Well, not my thing either, but...
Should we wait a little bit? Wait till the old guy... We're whispering this also.
Yeah, this is whispers. Yes, we
like
should...
going about regular... They're just finishing the food and whispering, but
Yes,
in case we're being watched or whatever.
We should definitely be waiting for him to go to bed.
And then you'd say, I could probably pick a lock. Hopefully it's a church, but then take us back there and we just bum rush it.
I guess so. And if they try to stop us, we
I mean, it's the child.
incapacitate them.
I know churches have, catacombs and such, and that's normal, if not weird, but the help is what gets me.
The scroll we read, the one that detects the magic and stuff.
Yes.
In here, I felt nothing but more of a light type of magic. But down there, down there. It was disturbing. Whatever we're looking
I
for,
trust you.
it's down there.
I know we were looking for a necromantic artifact, which usually has more nefarious means. But I'm on board.
Yeah.
We can finish this
Necro
food.
crime has been at a higher rate than any other crime in the magic world.
I heard that for such a low population percentage, they commit 50% of the magic crimes.
They must be.
Isn't that interesting?
If we can't even find the relic, I just want to see if we can help out whoever's down there in the basement.
I agree.
The children.
Y'all are fucked up.
All right, we finish the food and then we
ponder.
so
we be
we
patient.
ponder.
You want to go ahead and give the... Maybe we let like an hour pass or two.
Yeah. About what time is it?
Not 10:30, 11 p.m.
Is the storm still raging?
Oh, it's raging.
Okay,
Alright.
good. All right.
I'm raging.
Well, let me give this
Carnage?
door a look, please.
Yeah, give the door a look. See if we can Jimmy Jangle Bojangle it.
I give it a look, please.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Analyze the handle, and the knob, and the locking mechanism. So you look at it, and it's of a make of a doorknob that you remember, and like you've seen these types of mechanisms before, and you're familiar with how they work. So I'll give you advantage on your lockpicking check.
Very well. All right, I think I can get through this.
Hell yeah, that's
Regulus,
what I'm talking about.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. What are we looking at?
Do you have lockpicking? Do you have a lockpicking set?
I do.
Then just go ahead and give me a Dex plus proficiency
Dex
with advantage.
Okay.
So yeah, so if you're proficient in any dexterity-based skill, you can just click that with advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I can do. Can I just do sleight of hand? I know.
Yeah, once again, just pick a skill proficient in a Dex.
Oh, gotcha.
Go for it. Is that with advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Sweet. So you kind of go down there, and it takes you about 30 seconds, and it's pretty quiet. But after about 30 seconds, you finally you got to reset the hook a couple times. So yeah, you finally just and the door swings open.
Smooth as ass cheeks. All right, let's do it.
That was creamy.
All right, both of you guys just make a general stealth check for as you maneuver through these hallways.
Fuck. I will take my inspiration.
Very well. Alright, remember, Sebi and Alex, you guys can also donate inspiration.
God damn it!
I don't have any.
I don't have any either. Do I get
We're
any
all-
for
as a party, we're all out now.
Actually, no,
give
yeah.
him-
For your interaction, I will give you an inspiration, Sinbad.
I'm gonna bless you.
That was a good laugh.
What is?
So-
Was bless the D4?
Yeah,
So I assume you would have done that before you would have gone.
yeah. I will.
All right, so go ahead and add a D4 to that stealth check.
Bless isn't for checks; it's for saving throws.
Oh, I apologize. Never mind.
Yeah, damn it.
All right, so with the 10 to 14, you guys make your way down the hallway. It's like with your mechanical limbs, you're really not that good at sneaking. Like every now and then there's a weird like in your prosthetics, but for the most part, like you. All right, go ahead. You guys go ahead and move 20 feet.
Oh, fuck. I lock you in.
Harlock grabs the creaky door and goes, ear.
So I'm gonna go pee, but I can continue narrating. So you make your way down to this part. So you guys go to this part of the hallway, and the hall is quiet. Some of the candles that were lit kind of have gone out, like the wax has just melted down. But Regulus, for the most part, it appears largely the same as it was earlier.
I
But
cast,
now, like-
Well,
I
not.
cast message again. I cast message and I just asked Regulus if he can see in the dark.
I say yes.
Nice. We continue. So can I.
Alright. You guys can both move about 20 feet. Yes, once again, it's about this. Oh, you open the door.
No.
Alright,
He's just looking around.
It's about the same as you saw earlier. You can keep on moving if you want. Nothing seems to be out of place.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Just hanging around.
And so again, you reapproach the mural on the wall. Also, feel free to zoom in as close as you want. You don't have to stay zoomed out because the detail's actually pretty good in this battle map.
Battle map.
I mean, encounter map. So, you yes, you reach the mural.
Okay, I'm gonna press the button.
So you see Regulus kind of reach out and he kind of feels around and pressures it, and as he does that, the wall just opens. And once again, mechanic-wise, it's just a magical door. So feel free to just like step through.
Okay.
And so now, oh, good hit with the drums.
Can I close it again or no?
No, you can't close it behind you.
Can you zoom out a little bit?
No, I apologize. There is nowhere you can readily see to close unless you like want to look around for like a lever to close the door.
Okay.
There's nothing obvious. Like you look around, you see nothing obvious. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. I would like to double check. Just give it a look-sees.
Go
In
make
case I
a
get like locked in.
investigation check with disadvantage because you're using your dark vision.
Very well.
Yes, you look around and you see a very small kind of like lever, like in the bottom right. It's just like a bone sticking out of like the rest of the catacomb walls. But this one, you see a little mechanism behind it. And you know, with your skilled artificer's mind, correctly identify it as a lever.
I will. Hey, I'm gonna try and close the door. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I cast through message.
Very well.
Yep.
And then just it shuts behind you, and it's pitch black inside this room.
All right. Hey, is it guns blazing time? Also through message.
Hold on.
We still gotta get through this door here.
Well, if we see people and a child in distress, I'm probably gonna start blasting.
We will engage with. Yes. We will fight.
Extreme prejudice.
The most extreme. Some have called me an extremist.
I'm doing something. There we go. There you go. So, you guys just open up the door?
I am going to reach down and open the door. Oh, fuck.
That's probably fine.
So, in front of you... Oh, these are the wrong spot.
Is a Christian, God-fearing man up to nothing bad.
So, in front of you...
is a dubious little creature up to no good.
So the door, you guys like open the door, and the way the flesh door kind of works is as you like turn the heart, it like it gets sucked into the ceiling and the floor.
Stranger door.
What did you do?
And you look out and you see the priest standing in the center of the room. However, he doesn't look the way you remember him. For this is what he. This is what he looks like now, showing players.
If it's unsettling, I'll be sad.
Oh dear.
So
yeah, I had the ominous organ music ready for when you open the door.
Thank you. So he's standing there, like flame in one hand, and you see a child's corpse lying in the middle of the ground, just flayed and just spread open, organs arranged around it in an upside-down pentagram. Stacked along the back two corners of the room, you see baskets of fruit, fresh meat, bread, gallons of fresh water in like ornate vases. And right as you open it, he finishes Al-Qadeda! Al-Kazoo! Like brings his hands together, and red light blasts over the child's corpse, and the corpse is evaporated, and in the corner, another basket of bread and another basket of fruit appears.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
And then as you continue scanning, to the right side, there's just a pile of maybe about 5 more dead. What's up?
I've lost vision. Is that by design?
Why can't you see? What?
I don't know. Everything's black now.
Taylor, I'm gonna move you both forward. Can you see now?
I can see.
No. Let me refresh it.
Yeah, just refresh.
Okay. Carry
So,
on.
on the right side of the room, you see a pile of fresh corpses of children kind of stacked up against the wall in a pile. Along the floor, blood gutters are just full with blood running each way. And as the priest kind of lowers the flame he's holding, he looks up and just lifts up like a point. And Alex, what happened to the
Oh, well. I was readying the real boss music.
Oh, very well. All right, you'll know when to hit it. Riley, are you back in? Can you see?
Yeah, I'm good now.
He lifts up kind of like the fingernails long and bloody and like sharp, and he goes, "Interlopers, High Priestess, deal with them. I will commune with the pact." And just brings his hands together, and the priestesses turn. And they're also kind of wearing robes of fire down over their faces, and they whip their hoods back, and like long teeth, like 8 to 10 inches long, sprout out of their mouth, and spines pop up along their arms, and just like fire appears in both their hands. Just roll for initiative.
Oh dear God.
Oh wait, let me start a comedy count.
Never trust a priest and a child. With a child.
Roll for initiative. Wait, what?
You heard
You heard me.
Never trust a priest or a child.
Oh, a child. How do I forget how to do this every time.
Right click your name, and then hit the crosswords with the shield.
Real quick. Oh yeah. Right. My name where?
Like you did not your name. Sorry, your portrait. Right click your token.
Oh my.
Right click your token.
Yep.
Press the crosswords. There we go.
Yep. Did it. And then. And then roll the die.
Come on, Reggie.
Let's go.
Big Reg.
So with that, the first person to go will be this priestess right here. Can you guys see the cool little swirling light effect?
Yes, it is neat.
All right, I'm glad.
And ominous.
It is
Like,
very
yeah, Liam, you can zoom in a little more if you want to make sure the viewers can see the lighting effect.
I can see that. That's sweet.
All right, so it's going to be
Pulsating light effect.
this priest is up first. Let me pull up her sheet.
Or down.
So she is going to she reaches like into her pouch and pulls out like a small vial of this red powder and holds it under her nose. And her eyes just go bloodshot, and blood begins pouring like out of the sides of her eyeballs.
Delicious.
And she's
Oh my god, that's some good shit!
and with that, she is going to she's going to quick cast Guiding Bolt. Oh, hold on. Need designated target at Regulus. And Regulus, you are selected as the target.
Oh.
She's going to cast Guiding Bolt.
It's gonna be sad if we both die in this basement.
That'd be pretty lame.
And she misses. So you step out there, and she just reaches up and like a purple lightning bolt just comes in, and explodes on the bones next to your head, and just kind of set a small cloud of bone into the air.
Gonna have to try better than that, sister.
I hate churches!
And then, so the priest back there, like his robe of fire, is going just, come on, come, continues his incantation and brings like the flaming chalice he's holding and breathes into it and continues speaking into it. And you see the air begin to distort around him a little bit.
Oh, Iggy, do we see the skull anywhere?
It's not. Let me just make a roll because it's kind of a coin flip. Yeah, all right. So as the priest is like bending around and doing his thing, you see kind of like on a pillar of an altar behind him coming out of the ground. On top, there is a silver skull resting atop the pillar, with what appears to be blood, like pooling in the bottom of this metal skull, like a steel skull.
Hmm.
And so there's like a kind of blood pooling in the eye sockets of this steel skull, all behind the priest. It's like right here.
Very well.
It's not letting me ping. That's okay.
I saw.
All right. Yeah. So that was the priest's entire turn. Was just working on this strange incantation he's doing. Regulus to you. Oh, I didn't begin combat. Give me a sec. I just deleted the combat encounter. Fuck. I'm gonna kill myself.
It's okay.
Can you guys put yourself back on the combat tracker, and I will just reorder it how it needs to be.
I had a 9.
I had a 10.
I should be at the bottom anyway, so we're good. Hell yeah.
Hey, we got that right. Well, the flame priest needs to go to the top.
Yeah, hold on. This is not the right way to do this.
Yeah, you got it. And there's one person.
Perfect, there we go.
go.
Oh, well, that's not
Nice.
what I wanted.
We did it.
Alright, there we go. So, Regulus to you.
Alright. I basically, I look back at Harlock and I go, extreme prejudice.
Extreme!
And I move up to this priestess and I smack him with my sword. Why
So
isn't it-
click on her,
yeah.
target,
Yeah.
then click on your ability. So make sure you set her as a target, then click on your ability.
Alright, I feel like a grandparent. Alright,
So right
got
click
it.
her, and then hit the bullseye.
Right click her with what tool?
You did it the other way. You selected
Right,
her.
I selected her.
Right.
Okay, I got her.
Right,
You,
yeah.
now you just unselected her, I think.
I got
There
her.
we
I got it. I got it.
And now click the ability you want to
yeah.
use.
Attack and normal. 21.
So you hit her for a 21.
Okay.
So did
and
you
then
bless or no, out of curiosity?
He did bless.
I did bless. I blessed both of us.
Did you click on yourselves when you cast Bless?
Probably not.
That doesn't matter. You're fine.
12 damage, and I'm going to smite with divine smite. Cast.
So as you come in, she goes and puts up a shield. You blow through the shield, but as you kind of wraps around your sword and blunts the damage to only do half as much damage.
Okay. Then I'm gonna.
Hold on. There we go. Half as much damage, and then your smite blows through the rest of the shield. And go ahead and roll for your smite. And you deal 11 more.
Alright, and then I'm gonna do my second attack.
Go for it.
Sheesh.
You hit her again.
15. And I'm going to smite again.
Okay. Can you smite both those? So smite was a bonus action.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can
Nope.
smite.
You can.
Again, once again, so on your second attack hits her shield, so it's only do half
Mhm.
damage. Give me 2 seconds. Undo. Apply at half. There we go. Good.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll for your smite.
No, stop advertising.
And it does 7 damage. So you come in and just 2 big slashes, each one just cleaving through. And as you hack through her skin, you feel your sword rake against these unnatural bones. And just both times, twice through, and you see her kind of drop to a knee and get back up and scream in your face with the damage.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith, which will
Alright,
give
can you
me
put that so I can
2
see it?
AC. Yeah.
Said bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Alright, she is up. What does Shield of Faith do?
Put it on the thing. I didn't do it as pretty as other people do it.
Shield of Faith is Shimmering Fields. You have +2 AC.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
18, so
So you
it's-
know that's concentration, and it would get rid of bless.
It is.
So you're tracking.
Oh.
Real quick, I know it's 9:30. Does anyone want to leave? This fight shouldn't take too much longer.
I'm fine for now. We can finish this fight, and then we'll end at the...
Riley?
How about you, Riley?
I can I can probably finish. I got a hard stop at 11 though.
Yeah, we're not gonna go
Okay.
past that.
I got an early day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, So
I'm
you
get-
cast Shield of Faith to an AC. So at this point, she will reach out, target you, and she is going to cast. She reaches out and kind of slams her hands together and opens them up, and you see like bars of a flaming cage appear, and she pushes it at you as she casts Hold Person.
So you did cast Shield of Faith, you're saying?
Yes.
And you fail Hold Person. So you are now held. Hold on, let me look at the exact terms and conditions of that.
Does he roll a save?
He failed it.
Is it a
Wait,
dex
what
save?
save do I roll?
Wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah, it had you auto roll it, Lim.
Oh, fuck.
So you are currently paralyzed,
Okay.
which means that
Screwed.
yeah, you're automatically
Right.
incapacitated. You automatically fail strength and dex saves. You attack rolls of advantage and they're crits.
Okay.
And then she's going to retreat backwards.
Okay. That should be.
Next up is Harlock Shyish.
I'll spark up my thunder launchers, and I get to attack twice at this level. So I'll shoot one at the priest who looks like he's working on something, and then the other one on the priestess who is casting Hold Person currently.
Alright, so one at the whole person, one at the priest. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Yes. I guess
Well,
it's
if
just
you-
a 13.
If you wanted to set him at the target, you could have auto did that way, but roll with a 13. So you fire it at the priest, and it sails in and kind of explodes around the priest shield that he has in front of him, energy kind of warping.
Damn. Another one.
At the priest, or at the... Just
At the priestess. One for each.
She has 1 HP, so don't even bother rolling.
Fucking.
So you just... lightning bolts right at her and nails her, and how do you want to do it?
She just casts her little flaming cage thing, and then turns around, shuffles, and then she looks over her head and just lightning bolt to the face as she looks over her shoulder while she's shuffling away.
So as lightning bolt to the face, her whole body's like the cartoon thing where you see her bones through her flesh, and you realize that when you see her skeleton, there's 2 great wings coming out of her back and long claws that comes out of her hands, and then she just explodes into the lightning and falls. What?
Did she have a big chunk of her body come out? Please.
Sure, yeah, her fucking arm just goes sailing.
Regulus! She's a holy person!
Good one, brother.
Yeah, so Regulus, you're no longer paralyzed.
Back in the
Her falls
game.
on you.
I'm assuming I lost Shield of Faith.
Yes.
Okay.
Harlock?
I'm actually not sure if you do.
He definitely uses concentration.
Oh, if you're
when paralyzed.
incapacitated, then yes.
Yes.
I will step into the room and kind of shuffle that way.
Alright, up next is this priestess. So she is going to... Let me check out what she's doing. Dude, having a spell book right here is just so nice. She is going to cast Hold Person on you again, Liam.
God damn it. Leave me alone.
Ooh, nice.
And you pass. So reaches out. She goes to send a cage at you and just... It doesn't hit. And at this point, she moves forward, claws and teeth, sprints, and as a bonus action, makes an attack against you.
Little bitch.
Teeth and claws, and she goes to get you with, her claws.
Good luck, foul wench.
I don't know if it changed his AC, but it should be 20 now. Or no, it's not. Never mind.
It's 18.
There we go. She rolls and she hits you with a 20.
I'm rooted.
Bastard.
Deals you 2 damage as her claws kind of come in and barely get through your armor. But as they do, you will gain... Nope, just kidding. I lied. You're fine.
Yeah.
Her claws barely get through your armor.
Hell yeah.
And then she turns behind her and goes, Holy One, call him down. Bring his suffering upon these heretics. And then at this point, it's on the priest's turn. The priest at the back is just Hammer, hammer, and just, he kind of holds up his hands and takes his torch and just drives his fist into the torch. As he does that, the torch kind of like collapses into itself, making this void torus, which expands and is wreathed with fire, and goes towards the priest's chest, and then just snaps open to about the size of a hula hoop, and just sucks the priest into it, and the priest completely disappears. And then all of a sudden, 2 bolts of red lightning, and then the entire room is just shatters and explodes with red lightning. Everyone make a dex save.
Fuck. Reeve.
You should have advantage still for
Okay.
my thingy.
Sounds good.
Nice.
So Regulus, you fail, and you are launched across the room this way. You hit the wall with a thud, and you are going to take 15 bludgeoning and force damage. It's just thrown against the wall and just dropped. And Harlock, you only take, as like parts of the ceiling beginning, Harlock, you take 8 damage as parts of the ceiling begin to cave in, and you guys look up, and the top part of this main part of the church is just blown completely off, with the splinters left remaining in the sky, and above you in the sky is just this swirling lightning and cloud, as the top of looks like the whole top of the church has exploded with a swirl of red lightning above you. This priestess right here, she has just a giant piece of the fucking roof of the church just squish the top half of her body, and her legs are sticking out. You can consider her dead. And the priest here in the middle, like, you look up, and where the hula hoop and the priest once y'all's vision clears, standing there no longer is the priest, but rather
Oh dear.
Blaza-rah.
a strange. Let me see if I can
nice.
share some art with you.
Oh boy.
A chain devil.
There we go.
Cookies and cream.
Hell
That
yeah.
does look like
The
a chain
cookies
devil.
and cream monster.
This strange red beast with these
It's
hooks
the Cookie Monster.
swirling and flying about him. He will join the initiative tracker, and the priest can also be considered dead.
Oh fuck.
There we go. Regulus, to you.
Alright, it's clobbering time. I pull up to the new boy in town,
Hold up.
and I'm gonna smack him with my sword.
Sevi, do you recognize this?
It's a 15 hit.
Let me turn it up.
Is this Gale's theme?
Does a 15
recognize
hit?
Oh, have you marked? No, it says it misses. Look at the
Oh.
bottom right.
Oh, it does that now? Interesting. I attack again.
Very well.
Fuck.
Is this Borealis or?
I call him a
Lady
slur.
Maria.
You call him a
Bloodborne.
slur. Very well. So you come up and you attempt to attack, and with his spinning chains, he grabs one sword and ching, and blocks his second attack again. And he just looks at you and just unhinges his jaw, just unintelligible roars.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
And as you say that, he swings a chain around. You feel like the middle length of it, like, hit the back part of your helmet. He's going to make an attack against you. Attack.
Sevi, I don't know if you heard me, but it's a Lady
It
Maria.
misses
who
and
asked
sparks
for-
off, and then he does it again.
Say it one more.
Oh, hold on.
I feel bad because we keep interrupting you. Say it one more
What
time.
the hell? No, this one. There we go. He hits, and as the chain just wraps around your head, just spinning, and you just feel it grab the front. Just, the chains are now wrapped around your face, giving you the blindness condition. And you take 13 damage.
A little help here, Harlock.
Harlock to you.
Sounds good. I kind of jog up this way, and then I cast Thunderwave at first.
Oh, you're also grappled, by the way. Regulus.
Dragon.
If you click place measure template,
That
you
work?
can.
Oh Jesus! Too small. Wait.
I can click to remove templates if you want to re-put it down.
Yeah. Could you please?
There you go.
It's a 15-foot cube, so I would like to. I'll just get adjacent to him and cast it.
Does it hit Liam too?
What do you mean by
No,
getting adjacent to him?
Like I'll butt up against him.
You want
like
you want
this.
all of you to be in the 15-foot cube?
Well, it's only 15 feet, so it should only hit him. It's not a radius. 15 feet cube total.
The 15-foot cube is 15 by 15 by 15.
I think it's centered on you though, right?
Yeah, centered on me. Yeah,
Oh, it's centered on
a
you.
3 by
Got it.
3.
Gotcha. So go ahead, mark him as a target. Right-click him. Hit the target button.
Okay.
Did you mark him as a target? There we go. The devil succeeds.
Wow, that's fucking garbage. All right,
He
whatever.
takes 4 damage.
You should take like 2.
He
God
did.
damn.
Oh, he did take 2 damage. Yeah.
God damn.
Nice. That's it
Back.
for me.
Regulus.
Well, actually, if while I'm in range, could I grab the thing?
The skull.
Yeah, is it still there?
Yeah, you can grab it.
I would like to grab it.
So you grab the skull, and as you grab it, you notice that like the moment you take contact, all the blood that's in the eye sockets dries up except for 1 drop of blood. And as you bring the skull towards you, that 1 drop of blood like kind of slides down the front of the skull and is about to fall onto the floor.
Under the floor?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll like catch it with my foot.
Make a dex save.
Like if you have like a shaky cup of juice and you're like, oh no, this is nice white carpet. You know, everyone's been in that scenario, right, guys? A dex save?
Save. Ace.
Nice.
We're gonna
The
stop.
thunder and fire and devils makes me miss.
We're gonna stop the session after this little line.
God damn it.
As the blood goes towards the floor, you kick your foot out and try to stop it, but you miss and it hits the ground. And as the drop of blood hits the ground, the floor kind of sizzles for a little bit. And then a pure metal skeletal hand
God damn it, Iggy.
busts through the floor and just
And this is a 3-phase boss fight? This is
grabs onto the ground. And
Why
grips
would you
it.
grab the
rest of
skull
it-
mid-battle?
The rest of the tile just kind of breaks as the skeleton, kind of bony skeleton, pushes itself
God.
up through the floor. And with that, we will end our session.
I'm gonna die down here. Luckily, Ash is gonna run in with his IVS and save the day next
Fuck
time.
with these things.
That's a good question. Do I have Ash come in at the beginning of next session, or
Yeah,
you guys-
he was tracking us, you know. He went
that
back
could
to
actually be plausible.
he went back
We'll see-
to
we'll see what
Sprue and was like, "Where are they?" And then he like just missed the carriage, so he ran after it. Neat.
Yeah, I feel Alex and Alex and Sebi. I had a fight ready for you guys. You just never triggered it, so I apologize. You felt like there's a big lack of combat.
No, I wanted there to be no combat.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I feel like that's Alex's vibe. He's just like,
I mean, he has a
His
good role
character-
play,
It made
like,
sense
other-
to not want to fight.
yeah.
but in the event that you wanted to, like, I was ready.
Yeah, also your fucking description of the dude is fucking scary as fuck, so. If you want me to fight someone, be like,